Oh, sorry, I didn't go on your door. Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike fights with friends, and man, am I glad to be back. That week of no UFC seemed like a freaking month. I seen some of you guys saying that. I was like, man, I completely agree. But we got Ilir Latifi versus Alexei Olenek. I can't understand why this fight's not on the main card, but Alexei Olenek, 60 wins against his 16 losses and 1 draw. This guy has 47 submissions to his credit. I mean, I think he's the most underrated heavyweight of all time. He has 78 total bouts. Most professional fights among active UFC fighters, and it's not even close. Tied for second is Andrei Arlovsky and Clay Guida. They're at 56 apiece, 22 less than Olenek. Ilir Latifi, just 16-8 with 1 no contest. That 25 fights seems like he's a rookie compared to Olenek. I mean, you just have to go through this guy's career. I mean, it's just been nothing short of amazing. And even now in his 40s, he continues to tap guys out. It's out of this world. What's up, Frank Teruzzo? Thanks for coming in, man. J Dig 1982 in the house. Ready to get this thing started. I told people 3 o'clock. So hopefully people are coming in now. Message the drunken charts and see never ends up getting the notifications. What's everybody been doing throughout the week? I did watch a little bit of one yesterday. I didn't even know if I was going to end up being able to watch any of ONE FC last night, so that's why I didn't stream. I was just going to catch what I could here and there. I seen the Mike Musesi all jiu-jitsu match. That was pretty cool. A couple of good matches before it. It was a fun card. I didn't get into watching it all, but I got to see like 3 fights. So it's pretty cool. PR's lost all my bets already. F this. Man, I hear you. Yeah, the last time I bet, last time I went to the casino, I was pretty much the same. I lost just about all my bets and have not been back since. Now, we finally have a casino that's closer. I don't know if I'm even all that excited about it, though. It's just the casino's always got such an edge. But when I really have the time to sit down and cherry pick fights, like I've mentioned, there are fights that I won't go without betting on. I will bet on Israel Adesanya against Alex Pereira. That one's in the bag. I've already said I'll probably put $500 down on that fight just because I'm. To me, that is absolutely ridiculous that Alex Pereira is, not even that much of an underdog against Israel Adesanya. I don't care what happened in Glory Kickboxing. You're going to give me Israel Adesanya over a professional fighter that has like 5 MMA fights? Give me your money. Alexei Olenek, last fight, defeated Justin Vanderay, first round submission. That was April 9th. Second most submissions in UFC heavyweight history with 7. One of 2 fighters in UFC history with an Ezekiel choke submission. I believe he's had at least 2, if not 3 in the UFC. I think we've talked about this before, that it should be called the Olenek choke by now. Jay Diggs, what do you think about Lyoto Machida's manager trying to get him signed to a one-fight contract in the UFC so they can do Shogun Machida Part 3. I think slightly more of that than I think of Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz 3. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Those two matches were great. If they have it, I mean, you know, they're free men. If the UFC's down for it, I'll watch it. You know, I'll enjoy it, and I will hope that it will be as entertaining as possible. But, you know, it's not my decision to make for those guys. But if I were their friends, if I was, you know, a coach or whatever of Lyoto Machida or Shogun Rua, I would tell them, no, this is, you know, unless you need the money. If you need the money, yeah, go in there, fine, get yourself a payday. But this one's, you know, this one's not for the fans. This one's for you guys. That's what I would tell them. I would tell them, this is for you to make money. This is not for the fans because you guys gave us everything in those first two fights. You're not those fighters anymore, and everybody knows it. Firefight fam, what's up, Clavin in the house? King James is at least 3 Ezekiel's. Dude, he's had a lot. He's had a lot. Ilir Latifi, ADCC European champ, 6 wins by knockout, 5 by submission. I don't see him submitting Olenek. I don't see anybody submitting Olenek. But you see Latifi to win by knockout, a plus 150. Latifi to win by decision, a plus 300. Olenek to win by submission, a plus 275. I like that one, but also Latifi's going to be good at fighting those off. Olenek, just as you get older, your chin's not what it used to be. We've seen him get cracked a couple times. We've seen him, you know, stunned fairly easily. He's came back most of the times from those shots, but Latifi can really pop. We got 2 over the hill dudes here. Alexei Olenek, 5 years older at 45, 4 inches taller at 6'2". Weight just a pound heavier for Olenek at 254, but Olenek will have a huge 6.5-inch reach advantage. I expect him to really use that with the jab and front kicks on the outside until he's able to try to take the fight to the ground. If he has no neck, you can't choke. That's a good point. Dude, Bellator has a great card tonight. You ain't lying. Shogun said the next fight is his last one. I thought he'd already retired, honestly, before I'd heard about this. All right, out of the blue corner, a plus 160 underdog out of Moscow, Russia, 60 wins against 16 losses with 47 submissions. Alexei Olenek. And out of the red corner, a minus 190 favor weighing 253 pounds. Representing Malmo, Sweden, 16 wins against 8 losses and 1 no contest. Ilir Latifi. All right, everybody. You're watching Fights with Friends. We're back. Seattle Mike with Fights with Friends here. The gang is here. I wanted to make sure, if anything, catch this bout. I almost wasn't going to stream until 4, but I did not want to miss this fight. Well, I don't know what's going to happen when you got to do this 45 and 40, but honestly, I think this could end up being fight of the night, or it could be very quick. I hope it's one of those things, because I hope there's that front kick to the knee that I was talking about, and there's the jab. Olenek will use his reach. I said 6.5-inch reach. Look at him measuring. Nice right hand there for Olenek. Latifi sneaks in a right hand of his own. A good outside leg kick there from Latifi. He's got to keep his hands up, which he's doing well here, and catch Latifi on the way in. Good outside leg kick there from Olenek. And then Olenek's going to want to get this down to the ground. Nice right hand on the chin from Alexei. And a good body kick. And Latifi catches the kick. And I'm guessing this is kind of what Olenek was hoping for, that Latifi would try to take him down. It's exactly what happened. Latifi's got great wrestling. He's got a good power double leg. But, I mean, this is his zone. Yeah, Latifi's a good grappler. Owenek's a great grappler. And I know he won the European ADCC, but I mean that's the country of Europe, and that's straight submission. When you're talking about MMA submissions, it's a different story. Good right hand from the top there from Latifi. What's up, PBR Street Gang in the house? All right, how many people watched ONE FC last night? Sounds like that was a pretty good show. And like I said, for those that are just coming in, King James was just letting us know about it is a big Bellator card tonight. AJ McKee is fighting. Pitbull's defending his championship tonight. The 4 fights for the main card in Bellator, I mean, honestly, that's like a pay-per-view caliber main card. It's one of the best. It's one of the most stacked main cards they've had in a very long time. If Bellator was going to do like a pay-per-view, like a $20 or $30 one, which is what, I wouldn't recommend any more than that if they were in the pay-per-view business still. Because I think that's the only way they could compete. But I think it's a solid card. I think it's a solid $30 pay-per-view card. And, I mean, you're going to get it for free on Showtime, if you have Showtime. And Owanek, that was an interesting double underhook from the guard here for Owanek. Okay, and Latifi fights out, lands a good right hand to the body, and then the head, and then again body head. But check out this card for Bellator coming up. Their prelims are starting in the next hour. But their main card, Juan Archuleta and Enrique Barzola, that's your anchor. That's a crazy fight. Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy, both these guys are knocking on the door of a featherweight title shot. Both of them extremely exciting. Co-main event is Spike Carlisle, 13-3 with 10 knockouts, taking on the former lightweight champion AJ McKee. And then in the main event, Adam Borex gets the nod for a championship bout against champion Patricio Pitbull, who just regained the championship from AJ McKee. So I think that's going to be interesting to see them both fight on the same card before they fight each other again, which I'm sure is going to happen. Aaron Pico is a stud, man, but Jeremy Kennedy, if you haven't seen Jeremy Kennedy fight, I think he's definitely a live dog in that one. Jeremy Kennedy's a stud. All right, and this is going to be an interesting round to score because Owanek was landing all the shots on their feet, but Latifi's got the takedown. He stayed busy. He's landed shots to the body and the head, and I mean, there's 20 seconds left in this round, but what I've seen so far, I'm leaning towards Latifi for this round now. Owanek landing some shots, but they're landing from the bottom. Latifi landing shots that are more powerful from the top. And now Owanek with a cut above his right eye. Oh, that was a big right hand from Latifi. First round over, 10-9. Alir Latifi. All right, guys, round 2 coming up of this heavyweight battle. Man, I did miss streaming. I know that notifications aren't going to get pushed out, even like they normally do, because I'm going to be punished a little bit from YouTube for not streaming for a week. They like you to be active every week, but I just had a lot of stuff to do this last week. Tifion was gassed after first round in the past. At least halfway through the second. Yeah, he hasn't always had the greatest gas tank. You're right about that, and that was mostly at light heavyweight. I don't know if his tank's going to be better or worse at heavy. I don't know how much weight he was cutting. Being he came in at 253 pounds, though, I'm guessing he was cutting a lot because he. Honestly, this is pretty much how he looked at light heavyweight. He might have a few more. He might have a few more pounds around the gut there. There's a little bit of Daniel Cormier transformation going on there. Good right hand there from Olenek and a good jab to start round 2. And he's got such a weird uppercut. He throws from way out. It's got a wild angle on it, but it. The crazy thing about that uppercut is he throws it from so far out. When he has a 6.5 reach advantage, inch reach advantage, like a guy on Latifi, he can kind of throw that uppercut without being punished for it. Oh, good uppercut, speaking of that, from Latifi, and then a right hook afterwards. Latifi's a very good boxer. Owenix, I don't like him keeping his hands so low right here. Owenix already breathing heavy. Like I said, he's 45 years old. You're going to have several diminishing factors when you get to this age. Good right hook there from Owenek, right on that cut that's on the left corner of the left eye of Owenek. There's that front kick to the body from Owenek, but Latifi lands a left hook upstairs. Latifi mixing things up here. Inside leg kick there from Latifi. Good right hand from Latifi. Owenek with a right hand of his own. Owenek just kind of trying to sneak in, measuring. Even with the 6.5 inch reach advantage, Latifi does a good job of closing the gap. And see, he barely missed with that right hand there. When you have good outside leg kick there from Latifi, both guys landing there, good exchange. When you have as big a reach disadvantage as Latifi has, you're short, stocky. Good right hand there from Owenek. He popped Latifi right on the chin there. You have to really step in with your shots, and you have to time them at the right times. Good right hook to the body there, and a good combination upstairs from Owenek. But Latifi's very good at closing that distance because, like I said, he steps into it. Good outside leg kick there from Owenek. Watch, good front kick to the body there from Owenek and a body shot in the left hand there. But watch when Latifi step in with the shots and the timing. Good inside leg kick and a left hook there from Owenek. Good right hook for Latifi, and he's actually going to tie him up now. Of course, he took Owenek down last round, laid on top of him, landed some good ground and pound for most of the round. They're back to standing. Jab lands for Owenek. Good defense there from Latifi. Bats down an overhand right from Owenek. And good little inside leg kick from Owenek. And another good takedown defense. Owenek seen it coming this time. Great sprawl. From back in his Sambo days. But Latifi catches that front kick and once again takes Owenek down. And this time goes straight to side control. And 1.5 minutes left here in the second. I mean, Owenek looks exhausted. That's the second takedown here for Latifi. I thought Owenek was winning this round, though, pretty convincingly before that takedown. So unless Latifi really does a lot of damage here, we could end this round with a 1-1. Let's go to the chat here. I think it would be a good send-off for both of them rather than feeding them to someone young and upcoming. This is true. Shogun said this next fight is his last one. Yes, Bellator, great card tonight. I said you read those ones. What's up, Snake Plissken in the house? Back in the day between Pride and UFC, there was almost nothing under 170. Now that's true. Escape from New York without injury. I remember that too, Frankie. You know it. All right, 13 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button. Big elbows here from Latifi. I was saying he would really have to do something to possibly win this round. He might be doing it. A couple of big elbows there and 3 big right hands. Coming down in the final seconds of this second round. I mean, Latifi could end up pulling this round out. And he's going for the finish here. Man, I really thought Olenek was winning this round. Latifi got the takedown. It was with 1 minute and 17 seconds left. I think you're probably going to find some split judges on that round. I'm going to go with 10-9 Olenek. Remembering what happened earlier in the round, like I said, the takedown didn't come to 1 minute and 17 seconds. Before that, you had over 3.5 minutes of Olenek pretty much dominating on the feet. But I can also see the case for giving the round to Latifi. I don't think you're wrong if you give the round to Latifi. It was a close one. But I have it 19-19 through 2. And I was going to start this week anyways. I'm thinking we'll put our unofficial scorecard up next to the fighters, where you see the fighters under the round. Will also show our unofficial scorecard. All right, main card, just over half an hour away. Did you guys see Khabib was going to be in Bilal Muhammad's corner? No, I didn't, but I know he's been doing a lot of cornering lately. Saying there's not much going on at heavyweight. It used to be all about the heavyweights. Oh, yeah, that's true. Heavyweights and then also light heavyweights. Remember the Tito, Chuck, and Randy days. I mean, those guys were running the UFC then. Oh, nice left hook there from Latifi. And like I said, I'm going to guess that we got split cards right now. Oh, good left hook there from Latifi. I'm going to guess Latifi first round. Second round split. I don't know how the judges are going to split it, but it's going to come down to this round if somebody doesn't get a finish. Good left hand there from Olenek. Like I said, I'm very close to giving that. I was very close to giving that last round to Latifi. So I would not be surprised if, 1, 2, or 3 judges gave Latifi that round. A couple of good right hands there from Latifi. Good jab there from Olenek. Latifi's the harder puncher, though. He's been the sharper striker. Good inside leg kick there from Olenek. Oh, good slip there from Latifi. Makes Olenek miss. Go all the way to the ground. Latifi decides not to take him down the rest of the way. But oh, good right hook there from Olenek. And a good knee to the body. Right uppercut and right hand right afterwards for Latifi. These guys are really banging right now, especially for guys that, 2 guys combined of 85 years old in the cage here. A couple of good body kicks from Olenek. Go old dudes. And I want Olenek to stick around because he's older than I am. And then I can say, look, there's somebody older than me still winning in the UFC. So, us old dudes remember UFC prior to weight divisions. Oh, yeah. Good old Keith Hackney, man. Keith Hackney with that crazy overhand right. And Gerard Gordeau, some of those first crazy bouts. Of course, Gary Goodridge, Tank Abbott. Had some insane strikers back in the day. Maurice Smith. Some of the guys that are really forgotten about. Kevin Randleman. Don't forget first UFC heavyweight champion Mark Coleman. All right, and a break back to the center of the cage here with a $155 left. Latifi ducks under an overhand right. Big knee from Alexi. That was a great knee, and I think this round's kind of up for grabs. Neither guys, created a lot of damage in this round. I think Latifi is, I think he's caused more damage this round. Latifi looking for the knee here, possibly. Oh, nice right uppercut there from Latifi. He's great in this clinch. Latifi's beautiful in this clinch, and the good thing on for him once he gets you in this clinch is he can take you down as well. And look at that move. Did you see Latifi there? The way he separated to keep Oleinik from striking him was brilliant. He leaned his entire body back. And Oleinik's going to clinch, or Latifi going to clinch Oleinik up against the fence here again. Even when you're not landing, if the judges are watching this, it's Latifi that created this position. He initiated the clinch. Oh, and now he takes Alexei down, and that might be the difference there, to be honest. This was a close round. I think Latifi just pulled ahead just a little bit more there even. And 20 seconds left, and Oleinik never really got a shot to submit Latifi tonight. Not the most entertaining bout, but a high fight IQ game plan here for Latifi tonight. And seconds left, and through three, my unofficial scorecard, 29-28 Latifi. I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of these judges has it a 30-27 split. Sweep. But we will see. All right. How do you guys see? I mean, does anybody see it any differently? I don't really see how you can give more than one round to Oleinik. And like I said, even that one round that Oleinik gave, it's very close. Main event of the prelims coming up after this one. But as King James mentioned earlier, like I said, the big fights, the best fights tonight are with Bellator. They have a far superior card, in my opinion, at least on paper. See, and there you go. All three gave it 30-27 to Latifi. And that was the only one I wasn't sure if they were going to give him was that second round. All three of them did. Definitely the right decision there, though. Coming up next, the catch weight, which are definitely getting more common as our last pay-per-view was like the catch weight pay-per-view. John Castaneda and Daniel Santos. Really dejected Alexei Oleinik. I mean, he has nothing to be ashamed of at 45 years old. The guy's an absolute stud. And like I said, great win here for Latifi. I mean, I don't think it's gonna drop inside the top 10 or anything, but it's a good fight for him, a good game plan. I think it kind of went as the odds makers expected. Oh, and he just said it's his last fight on his contract. I said, special thanks to the UFC. It's been an amazing run. There it is. I think. Oh. I thought he was going to pull his gloves off and leave him there. But he said, we'll see what happens after this. I don't know what he's getting paid in the UFC. I know he's not exactly a superstar. He's definitely a household name with MMA fans. But I could see him running and taking a few fights over there in BKFC and making some big money. Now why? So I rely on Mike and Robert for round winner. What's going on, Spook Show in the house? Not much, man. Just having a good time as always. Watching fights with my friends. But yeah, big fights coming up. Like I said, up next is catchweight bout. John Castaneda, minus 195 favorite out of the U.S. Against Daniel Santos, plus 165 underdog out of Brazil. You can throw in a bonus too and help us out. Sorry, Latifi, I don't think you're getting a bonus for that performance. I mean, it was a smart performance, but it's not a. It's just not a great performance. It's not going to be a fight of the night. He didn't get a finish. I certainly didn't think it was a bad fight. Oh, wow. Latifi had a staph infection coming into this fight, running a fever, but you wouldn't have known it for listening to him, though. He didn't complain about it. And John Castaneda coming up next. And I know you guys have mentioned how at times, like, you never know when Bellator is going to be on. Some people said they don't even know what channel it's going to be on. Well, it's been on Showtime for a second now. So everybody should be caught up with that. But I was blindsided today. I didn't even notice until this morning that Bellator was on. And, I'm checking these things just about weekly. I didn't check last week because we had the UFC off week. I took that time to do some things with the business that were long overdue. All right, guys. Pitbull and McKee. And AJ McKee and Patricio Pitbull against Adam Borix. Both fighting tonight on Bellator. Just a stacked card over there. Right after the UFC. Daniel Santos finished 4 of his last fights. He's got 4 wins by knockout. 3 first-round finishes. Fun fighter to watch. He's making his UFC debut, though. I do not envy him. That is no matter who it is, I don't care what they tell you. There's a lot of nerves involved making that debut. And here comes the sexy Mexi, John Castaneda out of Dallas, Texas. He calls himself that, not me. It's his nickname. But But, and this is a dude that's all business. There's no smiles. There's no bullshit with this guy. Really, his demeanor. It's almost more like the Russian fighters with the lack of emotion, like a Mirko Krokop or even a Fyodor Emelianenko. He's got back-to-back wins, 8 wins by knockout, 6 by submission. He's the former Combate Americas bantamweight champion. For those that are fans of Combate Americas, guys, Combate Americas is now showing over on the Paramount Network. So if you have Paramount Plus, you got to watch out for them and know when they're coming. But they've been showing the Combate Americas over there on Paramount. Some tells me he picked his own nickname. Yeah, I believe so. All right, Castaneda 3 years older at 30. Santos an inch taller at 5'7", and Castaneda is going to have a 4-inch reach advantage at 71 inches. All right, 140-pound catch weight here. Out of the blue corner, representing Uberlandia, Brazil. 8 wins against 2 losses. He has a plus 175 underdog tonight. Daniel Santos. Daniel the Willy Cat Santos. He did not pick his own nickname, by the way. I'm assuming no one would name themselves Willy Cat. But maybe there's a story that I don't know about. All right, representing Minneapolis, Minnesota. A minus 205 favorite, 19 wins against 5 losses. The sexy Mexi, John Castaneda. Keith Peterson will be the referee here. And as I mentioned, when I met the Honorable Keith Peterson, I have to tell everybody, he did not smell like alcohol and cigarettes. So I have no idea what Dominic Cruz is talking about. But yeah, well, I mean, I kind of ran into him at Bellator. I didn't really meet him. For some reason, they made him walk to the restroom with everyone else. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Spook Show. I didn't even see that. I must have accidentally bumped it. Sorry about that, Spook. Oh, and look at Castaneda with the guillotine, using it to get up. 4:20 left here in the first. This catchweight bout. Sorry, guys. It's real easy sometimes when I'm scrolling. It'll bring up options accidentally that I don't even notice. And I've accidentally pulled mods and suspended people like I did just then. I wish YouTube would kind of fix that. I know Robert's done it a few times too. Good inside leg kick there from Santos and a good right hand. Oh, head kick from Castaneda. That hurt Santos. He is definitely hurt. Side control, and now Castaneda moving straight to mount. Oh, look at what a good job by Santos, though. Having enough wherewithal to pull guard there from mount, and then even be offensive here in the guard. Beautiful up kick there from Castaneda. Gets his way back to, or from Santos, excuse me, gets his way back to his feet, but I think he was still stunned. Castaneda knocks him down with another right hand. Look at this submission attempt from Santos, though. Wow, he really rolled him over, but Castaneda, he did not break focus. Lands some good hammer fist there. Right back to side control, and now back to mount once again. Santos scooting his butt up against the fence here, looking to stand back up. Both of these guys really want it. I mean, these guys are hungry. Good left hook there from Castaneda, but Santos makes his way to his feet, lands a nice body kick. Just halfway through the first round, we've had a lot of action. Front kick to the body from Castaneda to 1-2 from Santos. Oh, hard inside leg kick there from Santos. This is blonde Daniel Santos. Will we see an Oliveira-type run? Oh, good right hand there from Santos. Good left hand and a front body kick from Castaneda, though. And Castaneda coming in. Oh, goes for an Uchimata there. Not quite able to get it, but then, slams Santos down regardless. Right back to mount, and now Castaneda on half mount. Coming to $1.50 left here in the first. And, I mean, Santos has definitely had some great moments. Some of them maybe more defensive, though. But Castaneda's had a brilliant round here. Oh, nice right hook there from Castaneda. Catches Santos as he gets back to his feet. Left hand lands for Santos. Good spinning kick to the body there from Santos. Castaneda mostly blocked it, though. Remember, Castaneda floored Santos twice in this round. Big body kick there from Santos in a combination. Both guys landed right hands. Head kick again for Castaneda. And a right uppercut. What a round. And a right hand left behind it. Right hook, right uppercut. Oh, look at the left hook from Castaneda. The sexy Mexi beating Santos down here in the first. Santos exchanging. We might have a candidate for round of the year right now. Oh, these guys are going at it. Big knee to the face there from Santos, and now Castaneda's hurt. Castaneda just looked at the clock. So Castaneda hurt Santos twice in this round. Now Santos stunning Castaneda. Big elbow from Santos, a right hand from Castaneda. These guys are warring, hungry young warriors. Here for the main prelim fight. Good outside leg kick there from Santos. And man, if guys that don't have to cut weight and fight catch weights fight like this every time, let's just get rid of weight cutting right now. Santos barely misses a karate kick style kick and a right hand from Santos at the bell. What a round. 10-9 Castaneda. That was wild. That's the kind of fight that gets the UFC excited and says, we want to book you every time we can. All right, round 2 of this exciting 140-pound catchweight. Coming up, hey, the Drunken Charge is here. What's up, my man, Robert? Says you're late. What's up, Chef Johnson? Hello, sir. Man, what a round. If you guys didn't see it, both guys were hurt that round. Castaneda flooring Santos and hurting him twice. And then I think Santos hurt Castaneda towards the end of the round. Landed a big elbow, a good knee to the face, too. Castaneda landing a couple of head kicks that round. But Castaneda, he might be exhausted. He might have to wait till a second wind here. Oh, big 1-2 from Santos to begin the second. Straight right lands for Castaneda. Oh, and Castaneda saying he got caught low and Santos acknowledging it. Gonna have a testicle timeout there. Yeah, he might have grazed him. Depends on how big his balls are, I guess. Sexy Mexi saying I got some big balls. They extend over the outside of the thigh. So maybe Your thoughts on ADCC from you? I didn't get to watch it because Flow Grappling sucks. I guess that's kind of my thoughts because I didn't get to watch it because Flow Grappling canceled my monthly subscription. Said they're only doing yearlies now. So yeah, I wish I'd have got to see it. All right, 4:40 left here in the second. We'll try to get this restarted at 4. Might be hard to remember if it was exciting as that first round was. Santos, like I said, looking like the fresher fighter now, but Castaneda floored him twice in that first round. Good body kick from Santos. 4:20 left in the second. And Castaneda shooting for the takedown. Good defense there from Santos, but Castaneda getting him down for a moment. I don't think I would actually count that as a takedown, though, because Santos was just scrambling. There's a takedown from Castaneda. And now we get our time clock back at 4 minutes here. What's going on, Josh in the house? Greg Brimstone. Hello, guys. Oh, nice combination there from Santos. A couple of good right uppercuts there at the end of it. Left hook and right hand there from Santos. Lands a head kick. 2 head kicks from Castaneda in the first round. Now a head kick from Santos in the second. Good right hand there from Castaneda, followed by a left. Big body kick from Santos. Santos, I mean, this guy kicks like a soccer player. Good left hand there from Santos. Nice body kick from Castaneda. That oblique kick and then the front kick to the body. Oh, good outside leg kick there from Santos. He's really been punishing Castaneda's legs. Good exchange there. Both guys land right hand. Good body kick from Santos. Man, he just puts all his torque into those kicks. A good leg kick there from Castaneda, but they just don't have the same snap as Santos's do. Santos looking for the takedown, decides to go for position instead, though. Castaneda on one knee. Santos trying to hook him up here, though. Nice knee to the back of the leg there from Santos. And another one. That's a knee to the back. That's how he's got to be careful. Kidney shots are illegal. Oh, good left hook. Good knee to the head. There from Santos on a flying knee. I mean, Castaneda was looking at Keith Peterson saying, hey, you got a knee, but he was completely standing there. I don't think Castaneda was completely aware of his position there. Good right hand, a good body kick from Santos. What a fight. Another great body kick there from Santos. And a left hook from Castaneda. Good counter right from Castaneda. Spinning back fist from Santos. Oh, what a beautiful right hook. Left hook, the right uppercut, and 2 knees for Santos. Putting on a striking clinic here. There's the head kick from Santos. And a 3-piece. Santos' gas tank is amazing tonight. Big left hook there from Santos. Castaneda is exhausted as Santos lands another head kick. And Castaneda dies for the takedown. Santos looking to his corner for more instructions. Great body kick there from Santos. Oh, big left hook for Castaneda. And another. Castaneda could be ready to go if Santos keeps pressing him like this. Oh, big right hand on the chin from Santos and a left hook. Big body kick from Santos. Castaneda is fading fast. Left hand upstairs from Santos. And a left hook upstairs. Right hand left hook from Santos. Oh, big left hook from Santos. Oh, now to the body. Double hooks to the body and back up to the head. Left hand, another big right hook. Big right hook to the bottom. Santos. Big knees from Santos and it's all over. Daniel Santos with an incredible comeback. And that's a fight that could double bonus. Give that fight of the night just for that first round and give Daniel Santos a bonus on top of it. Write that guy a check for $100K. I'm calling it right now. Write Daniel Santos a check for $100,000 bonus. Unless we end up seeing a better fight of the night. That was incredible. I watch a lot of the matches on YouTube. I'll have to check it out, Frankie. I haven't watched much TV lately. Pretty much most of the TV I watch is with you guys when I'm streaming. But wow, that's some pressure, says Chef Johnson. Yes, it was. Greg says, damn, Robert, wow. All right, well, the scorecards won't be important for this one. Daniel Santos wins his UFC debut as an underdog. Don't underestimate that man again. Main card coming up, guys. And as I said, we're doing Bellator right after this. This is one of the most stacked Bellator cards that I can remember. Honestly. All right, don't forget to hit that like and that share button. Oh, I should have been putting that finish on Twitter. I forget about that. Frankie, you're supposed to remind me. Frankie usually reminds me. Yes, what a card indeed later tonight on Bellator. Following the UFC main card, I mean, you can't get much of a more stacked main card with the Bellator roster. All right, Daniel the Willie Cat Santos, 428, winner by knockout, and he should ask whoever gave him that nickname if he can change it. I think he's earned it. Maybe he can be the sexy Mexi. He's from Brazil, but they're asking him, how badly were you hurt in that first round? Yeah, because he got floored twice with the head kicks in that first round. All right, and that was a great catchweight bout. As I said, if guys are going to fight like that in catchweight bouts, let's just stop weight cutting now. Oh, Davis and Borshev next. All right, guys. Big win, like I said, there for Daniel Santos. Heard Spencer Crawford fight ain't working out. Yeah, I heard Al Heyman was saying he couldn't guarantee the purse. I mean, I don't understand that. That sounds like politics to me. So the catchweight fights lately, I don't know, but I like them, man. I am not a fan of weight cutting at all, especially the amount of weight that some of these guys cut. I think it's just absolutely ridiculous. So for me, the more catchweight bouts, the better. And I wonder, I would like to think that as we're seeing more catchweight bouts, that maybe this is a bridge to more weight classes. I've said every 10 pounds for a while. Get rid of 125. People don't like 125 anyways. But just bump those guys up 5 pounds to 130. So 130, 140, 150, every 10 pounds. 60, 70, 80. You guys could do math. 80, I don't know if there's going to be enough talent for a 190 and a 200. But I really wouldn't want, so maybe you go 170. I guess you could just do the fives. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe keep things kind of the way they are to a point. And just go from 55 to 65, 75, 85. I guess that makes more sense. I thought Dana said he hated catchweight fights. I thought he did too, but I mean, you got guys that he's got to get guys in to fight. So maybe, if guys aren't on weight, they just make an agreement. Hey, I don't want to cut the rest of this weight. You don't want to cut the rest of this weight. Let's just meet up at 140. And especially when you have guys that they're not even in the rankings yet. I mean, these guys aren't even fighting to get in the top 15. Even though that was an incredible fight. I mean, you got guys in the UFC that might be as many guys as they have now. They might be 25, 30 down if you ranked them in their weight class. But they're good enough to put on incredible fights, as we just seen. I know they used to be really strict on it, but lately, it seems like they're just like, whatever. And yeah, I think I like it. Khabib belonged at 170, missed weight 4 times. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Khabib was one of the worst, one of the guys that had the hardest time making his weight class out of anybody. And we just seen a fighter cut, Aspen Ladd, for not making weight in her last fight. For those that weren't aware, and the UFC was really big on Aspen Ladd. She missed weight again. I know it was at least her second time. Seems like she might have missed weight several times more than that, though. And this last, she was supposed to be, was it the main event in the last card? Main or co-main? She was right up there. And yeah, they cut her. Never understood that gap between 55 and 70. Why not just go by fives? Yeah, that seems to be the most egregious gap. Second would be, second would be 185 to 205 because you got a 20-pound gap there. And then third is the 170 to 185. I mean, the higher you get up in weight, the less the 15 pounds matters. But anybody who's competed in boxing or wrestling or MMA, there's a ton of talent between probably about 150 guys walking around at 150 and 180 pounds. I mean, 155 pounds, it was just stacked when I was in judo. Of course, I mean, this when I was younger, fighting, 15, 16, up to 17 years old. We're doing 155, but you would show up and there might only be 30 competitors in the entire event, and 18 of those guys are at 155. So, I mean, it was brutal. You'd find yourself in an 18-man tournament, like I said, at a tournament that only had maybe 30 competitors. Should be 1 every 15, but only allow a little weight cutting hydration test. I would like that. If our division every 10 pounds, guys would be switching weight classes. Anarchy. Well, you have it. You have it every 10 pounds, all the way up to welterweight right now. 25, 35, 45, 55. It's not till you get up to welterweight that you have a 15-pound jump. Then you have the 20-pound, another 15-pound jump, from 170 to 185. And you only have one 20-pound jump, which is that, like I said, that 185 to 205, and then a heavyweight's just heavyweight. I could see a 225. I would implement those weight classes, of course, one at a time. Implement 165, I'd say probably first. And this is just me. I've given it quite a bit of thought, but, it's just my opinion, of course. 165 is the first one I'd put out there. If there are too many weight classes as it is, we need hydration tests, only allowed to cut a little bit. What's going on, Frank Knapp? Good to see you, my friend. I don't know. I respect your opinion. I understand where you're coming from, but I also think there's so much talent. You could have more champions. If you have 155 and 165, you have Oliveira and Makhachev. You have two champions there. I think there's so many guys that are like, championship caliber. Look at bantamweight, which I think is probably the most stacked division that the UFC has and has ever had. And it goes all the way across in MMA to Bellator, to ONE, to Combate Americas. Wherever you go, bantamweight is just on fire right now. You have so many guys: Corey Sandhagen, TJ Dillashaw, Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley, of course the champion, Aljamain Sterling, Frankie Edgar still hanging around there, Dominic Cruz, Pedro Munoz, Marlon Moraes, of course, just went over to bare knuckle boxing. But you have, and I don't know why his name's slipping, Chito Vera. Marlon Chito Vera. That guy could be a future champion. All right, moving up in weight class a little bit from our 140 pound catch weight to lightweights, Mike Davis and Vyacheslav Borchev. And Vyacheslav coming from Dana White Contender Series, as a lot of fighters have recently. Who got to see Bo Nichols on the Ultimate Fighter, Dana White Contender Series season finale? That guy is really good. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit, of course. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, he could fight for the championship now." It's like, well, slow down. I mean, that's not what he wants either. I mean, for God's sakes, they had him fight twice on Contender Series. Let's not put let's not put the wagon in front of the horse here. Bo knows. Yeah, Bo knows MMA, that's for sure. From Volgograd, Russia, Vyacheslav Borchev with the California kid Uriah Faber in his corner. And Borchev, he's won 4 of his last 5. He's a world and Russian national kickboxing champion, making his UFC debut here. I seen Bo in last episode of DWCS. Yeah, I watched that too, Robert. That was, he impressed me. I haven't watched any of the other matches for that one, but I had to go and watch the Bo Nichols match. But yeah, that guy, he's definitely good at being the hammer. But we have yet to see him step up in competition and see how he reacts when he becomes the nail. There's a lot of Houston Alexanders out there too. It's always my favorite, my favorite example. I'm not trying to pick on Houston Alexander, but for me, I mean, he was a perfect example of a guy that he was good when he was the hammer, faded when he became the nail. Slava Claus. Yeah, that's a crazy nickname. I'm bringing back that 90s slogan, Bo knows everything. Oh, yeah, I used to love those. Bo Jackson was a stud, man. I mean, talk about Bo knows. Like, these kids, they don't even know. They don't even know how good Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders were. Two sports stars. I mean, equally as impressive in baseball and football. Both guys. Deion Sanders, I believe the greatest cornerback of all time. Even coming from Seattle, where we had Richard Sherman, I think Deion was even better than him. And then, in baseball, he was equally as impressive. Good old Deion Santa Claus, and then, of course, Bo Jackson tearing it up with the home runs in baseball and tearing it up as a running back on the field until I was watching the game. I was watching my Uncle Joe, a routine tackle, and Bo Jackson get stopped at the 5-yard line. I remember what the commentator said, clear as day. He said, I don't remember the guy's name that tackled him, but when he tackled Bo, I remember he said, well, he's than that. Hey, ESPN TV HD, get the fook out of here. Frickin' dumbass. Partial to Bo, he came from down the street from Penn State, and my degree is from Penn State. Oh, nice, Frank. What do you got a degree in, man? Borchev, a year older at 30. Davis, an inch taller at 6 feet. He'll have a 3.5-inch reach advantage at 72.5 inches. And Davis comes in at minus 170 favorite. I haven't done a lot. I haven't done a lot of research on this. But if I was able to bet right now, which maybe it's good I wouldn't, plus 145, I would take it on Borchev. I'm taking Borchev to win this fight by knockout. Injection molding. So what all does that entail, man? That sounds interesting. Jordan tried other sports and failed. Yep. All right, a plus 145 underdog out of Volgograd, Russia. 6 wins against 2 losses. Vyacheslav Borshov. Vyacheslav, excuse me. We'll just call him Slava Claus. I like that. All right, representing Coconut Creek, Florida, out of the red corner, a minus 170 favorite. 9 wins against 2 losses. Mike Davis, the referee for this one. For whatever reason, it looks like OBS is kicked off twice here. I don't know if it gave you guys any glitch on your side, but if it's glitched off for a second, that was the reason. So what are you in? Oh, this ref is horrible. Yeah, you don't see him a whole lot. Good inside leg kick there from Borchev and another to start the first. I said, I'm calling it. I'm calling the upset here. I'm calling Borchev by knockout. Good inside leg kick there from Slava Claus. Another inside leg kick there from Borchev. Oh, good combination there from Mike Davis. Mike's got fast hands. Oh, a nice right hand to the body there from Borchev. Outside leg kick from Davis. This is one of those I would tell the odds makers, go back and watch some tape on Borchev. I think they got this one wrong. Good inside leg kick there from Borchev. And the outside. Oh, what a right uppercut from Mike Davis. About decapitated Borchev. And Borchev, I mean, it didn't even look like it bothered him. And then an inside leg kick from Borchev and a right uppercut of his own. Big left hook to the body from Borchev. Borchev's made out of granite. This guy can take a shot from hell. When he just did for Mike Davis. Good outside leg kick there from Borchev. Good combination from Mikey. Oh, and Davis shoots for the takedown. He gets it. Good little fake there. Showed up front. And, I mean, he dropped fast. Yeah, what are we injecting in molds, though? I'm curious, Frank. Is this like for, like, I mean, could this be anything from, like, knee surgeries? Like injecting cartilage? Oh, look at Mike. Oh, Mike Davis is yanking Borchev to the ground here. And Mike Davis with a strong body lock here. Borchev could, good job of Davis hooking that left leg there over there and locking up the leg of Borchev. I was just going to say Borchev was in a good position to go for an opponent Serenagi there, but Davis moved quicker. Oh, big shots here from Mike Davis. Slams Borchev down again. He is unloading. A couple of shots on the back of the head there. He's got to be careful. Oh, nice left hook to the body there from Mike Davis. And the uppercuts from underneath. Drags Borchev to the ground again. This is looks like where Mike Davis wants to get Borchev here is on the ground. Borchev is, like I said, is a killer on his feet. And he breaks free, gets it back to the center of the cage. Oh, beautiful uppercut from Mike Davis. Oh, what a right hand, floating right hand from Davis. Beautiful timing, right hand there from Borchev. Oh, shot to the body, then the head for Borchev, and Davis with another takedown, though. Yeah, great power double for Davis, and a nice right hand there. Oh, and Mike Davis with the mount here, and he's got a lot of time to work. Good elbow from the top there for Davis. Already got a previous best, and it's only the first round. 4 takedowns here for Davis, and that has been a hole in Borchev's game, is, being, being open to those takedown attempts. Molten plastic into molds. I used to make deodorant containers. Huh. Interesting. Oh, big shots from Dave. Oh, wow. Mike Davis teeing off. This fight might be about to be stopped here. Oh, my goodness. Just right hand after right hand. And there's the left, and Borchev not blocking any of these. Another big elbow. He's got to defend himself here. Oh, wow. Mike Davis just teeing off. That's about 10 right hands in a row. And Borchev continuing to circle to try to get out of this. I don't think he's going to make it out of this round, though. Short elbows from Davis and big right hands from a brutal mount. I mean, he's just sitting on his face. That's how high this mount is. Now he brings it down a little lower. Oh, and Borchev gets on top. Good roll there, and he is going to make it through the first round. But, man, what a round for Mike Davis. 10-9 Mike Davis. My dad used to be an injection mold mechanic for Igloo. Oh, nice. So what do you do now, Frank? You can probably get a job with just about whoever you want. A lot of different companies, I imagine. All right, round 2 coming up. And the drunk in charge agrees. 10-9. So we'll put that up on the board. Trying to get used to this. You guys might have to remind me, but I'm trying to put our unofficial score from now on up on the board. as well as the weight class. Get a little more data out there. All right, round 2 coming up. Of course, UFC 280, October 22nd. That's going to be a crazy one. I didn't realize the main card, I forgot, it's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern, so 11 a.m. my time. That's an early one. I kind of like those early ones sometimes, though. Good inside leg kick there from Borchev. Oh, nice left hook there from Borchev. Good outside leg kick there from Borchev. And Mike Davis, yeah, he had a great round. You got to wonder if he's a little dejected after that first round, though. I mean, he laid so much punishment on Borchev, and Borchev still standing. Oh, good left hook to the body there from Borchev. And he was starting that body work in the first round. Good left hand upstairs for Davis. Oh, beautiful combination. Started with the leg kick, went the combination to the head, ended it with the body with the hands from Borchev. Good left uppercut there from Davis. Oh, another big leg kick. That's 17 leg kicks for Borchev. Front kick to the body there from Davis. Oh, another big left hook to the body there from Borchev. He is really punishing the body of Mike Davis. Good jab there from Davis. He's going to really start slowing Borchev down. I'll work with composites now. There aren't so many plastic shops around. They don't pay much. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, good little sneaky left uppercut there from Borchev. Oh, big overhand right from Borchev. Mike Davis takes that well, but you could hear that one. He blasted him. Good right hook to the body there from Slavaklaj. And the left hand upstairs from Borchev. Good left hand up there from Borchev. Good exchange. Mikey Davis slowing down a lot this round, though. There's another one of those body-head combinations from Borchev. Good left hand upstairs from Davis, but another left hook there from Borchev. And a right hook, and his footwork is phenomenal right now. Borchev's in the zone. Good inside leg kick there from Borchev. Right hand lands for Davis, but this is standing. I think Borchev's a much better striker. And Davis shooting for the takedown again, and he gets it. And he's getting it pretty easily. He's got the back. Borchev is going to slide to his back, move into guard. I said Borchev not really a grappler. That's kind of the hole in his game. Davis now with the dominant north-south. And Borchev spins and he's up. Davis immediately shoots and immediately takes him down again, right into side control. Davis got to be careful. Looks like he was kind of raking Borchev's eyes a little there. Lands a short elbow from the top, but now Mike Davis with mount again. Now he moves to the head and arm choke. I'm not sure how tight this is, but Mike Davis working on a head and arm choke here. Oh, Borchev's he's got a shoulder in there. Yeah, Davis doesn't have it yet, but he's got the mount. He's pushing that shoulder in. Borchev could still be in trouble here. And, I mean, if Borchev doesn't escape here, he risks, losing this round after dominating the first 3.5, 4 minutes of it. Good elbow and right hook there from Davis. Oh, big short elbow from Mikey. Yeah, Slav needs to really get up. This looks bad. Davis at the mount towards the end of the round here. And these judges, they are so, influenced by that end of the round. Oh, and Mike Davis bringing Borshev down again. And like I said, for me, that I like that first, 3 minutes, 45 seconds or so from Borshev for that round. But Mike Davis definitely really, he really made a case for himself as to possibly winning that round as well. I'm going to make it 19-19 though. And I'm also going to make it a big point of why I like judging fights as a whole, like ONE FC does, that was on last night. Because I have this fight tied at 19-19, but if I'm judging this as a whole, I have Mike Davis winning. And I can say that without doubt in my voice. If it was judged as a whole, Mike Davis is winning this fight, no doubt about it. But you have a first round where I thought Borshev did enough to not have it be a 10-8. And then, Mikey maybe did just enough to lose that last round because he came on too late. Robert, you could definitely be right on the 2018 there. That's a tough one. That one could definitely go either way. And I think yours is probably closer to how the judges have it. Good outside leg kick there from Davis. Good inside leg kick there from Borshev. Right hand there from Davis. Oh, another right from Davis. And yeah, Mike Davis's corner's just telling him, get to the ground, get to the ground. Good front kick to the body from Davis. Head kick from Borshev from that left leg. And Borshev ducking under a right hand to Davis there. Good left hand to the body from Borshev. And Borshev's striking Mike Davis has good striking. Borshev is an elite striker. A good body kick there from Borshev. Good left hook there from Mikey. Oh, nice left hand upstairs from Borshev. And just keep going to that body if you're Borshev. I think Davis is running out of steam. Sounds like he had a tough weight cut. Good left hand upstairs there from Davis. But Davis is really trying to slow the pace down here. And so far, Slavklaw's cooperating with him. Good left hook there from Borshev. Head kick gets partially through there from Davis. Good left hook there from Borshev. If I'm Borshev, continue to go to that body. I like those body kicks, and it's Davis that lands a body kick. Good outside leg kick from Borshev. Oh, Davis has got a real bad. His right eye is. I'm not sure what happened that's swollen up, but Davis shoots for another takedown and gets it. Borchev's he's really got to sew up that takedown game. When I call Borshev by knockout, I mean I did not realize that his takedown defense was still this porous. I mean he's got a ways to go, and honestly, I wish Borshev had worked more on this takedown game before he made his UFC debut. Because as elite as his striking is, he's not a complete martial artist yet. That's 8 takedowns for Mike Davis. 8 out of 10. In ONE FC, can you soccer kick and stomp them in the head while they're against the cage? No, knees to the head of a down opponent. They got rid of the soccer kicks because they just felt like that was just something that was going to get banned anyways, that it was going to lose a lot of fans. And I agree with Chatri on that. Good right hand there from Mikey Davis. And Borshev needs a finish here. He could be down 2-1. It could be 1-1, but he's definitely losing this round, and he cannot escape. Borchev, he needs to go to wrestling camp before he comes back into MMA. I don't know if he needs to take 6 months off or more, but his striking is elite. He needs to do nothing but grappling. Just takedown defenses. Just go to the pit if you have to. Go to the pit where, Liddell learned his takedown defense back in the day. And Borchev is up, but Davis is right on him and scoops him right back down. This is just an abysmal takedown defense tonight from Borchev. That's the 9th takedown from Mike Davis. Mike Davis, he's not an elite wrestler. He's not. And he's got 9 takedowns tonight. I'm not saying Mike Davis can't wrestle. Obviously he can, but he was not known as an elite wrestler coming into this. You get 9 takedowns at this level, that's ridiculous. Good elbow to the body there from Davis. Oh, and he might get the choke here at the end. Oh, it was very close. Not able to keep it on, though. All right, 29-28. Judges could possibly have it at 30-27. Big win here from Mike Davis. Borchev, to me, shows he needs to go back to the drawing board. Because, like I said, as elite as his striking was, he just did not look like a mixed martial artist tonight. Soccer kicks are brutal. I'm surprised Vanderlei Silva didn't kill anyone with them in Pride. He did his best, man. He definitely tried, Greg. Roberts, 30-27 Davis, and I think the judges are going to agree with you on that one, Robert. I don't like stomps, headbutting, or elbows, but I do like knees and soccer kicks. If the stomps are crazy, man. Stomps are crazy. I don't like elbows to the back of the head either, that's illegal everywhere, luckily. Yeah, I do like the knees and soccer. 29-28 and 2 30-26s. Damn. So 2 of the judges giving Mike Davis a 10-8. Hard to argue. It's a pretty dominant performance here by Mike Davis. Can we just let these guys wear their own shorts so every victory speech doesn't start with shouting out your sponsors? Come on, it's kind of, to me, it just seems a little cringe. All right, bettors, you want to talk about big bad odds? Sodiq Yusuff, a minus 1,050 at featherweight against Don Shanias. I mean, Don, should you be in the UFC? Should a dude be in the UFC if he's a 10-1 underdog? I'm not so sure about that. He definitely shouldn't be fighting Sodiq. But, last minute replacements happen. All right. So an expected highlight feature bout here for Sodiq Yusuff. Don Shainis looking to rain on his parade. It's going to take a lot for him, though. Elbows rarely in fights, but they cause cuts. True. Lethwart Art of 9 limbs includes headbutts. Love that shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Holy crap, I got to put $10 on him just in case. Right? Yeah, he's a plus 750. So things you see at Walmart, I just pulled in to wait for some orders because I'm delivering tonight, and there's a 5-car accident in the Walmart parking lot. Somebody help me understand how that happens. These are the people of Walmart, man. That is crazy. All right, 15 watching. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're waiting in the wings and you don't realize you've been trying to comment and you can't, it's because we're in subscribers only mode. YouTube doesn't even make you wait a minute anymore, though. They allow me to let people comment as soon as they subscribe now. So that's what we've gone to. That's what we'll stick to for most streams. Is subscribers only, but as soon as someone subscribes, they can comment. If we run into a spam issue again, we'll make them subscribe for a minute or even 5, but... All right, guys, as King James, as I said, brung up earlier, we got a huge Bellator card on tonight, guys. One of the better Bellator cards in a really long time. And as I said, if this were $20 or $30 on pay-per-view, I would say it's well worth it. That's how good this card is. But, of course, you're going to get it for free if you have Showtime. And Robert just mentioned to me earlier today when I was talking to him that Paramount Plus, if you have a subscription to Paramount Plus or if you subscribe to Paramount Plus, I guess you can watch the Bellators there on Showtime. So thanks for letting me know that, Robert. I think I might have been double paying, actually. But this is the card tonight, guys. It is stacked. Juan Archuleta, only super exciting, taking on Enrique Barzola at 140-pound catchweight. Then at featherweight, incredible prospects, Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy going at it. Then former champion, a lot of people think should still be undefeated, myself included, AJ McKee taking on Spike Carlisle. And then the man that dethroned McKee in the rematch, staying there at featherweight, the featherweight champion of the world, Patricio Fajea Pitbull. Or Patricio Pitbull Fajea, excuse me. Against a more than worthy challenger, 18-1 Adam Borix. I've been watching him come up the ranks in Bellator, and this he's ready for a title shot. We got a super chat. Phil D. Rowe up in the house. Thank you, Phil. Dropping the rare $2 bill on there. Does anybody know who's on a $2 bill? Off the top of your head, don't Google it. Who's on the $2 bill? What's up, Phil? J. Dag. What's going on, Isaiah? Zion Williams is having an MMA fight? Seriously? He's that college wrestler with no legs or hips. They did a documentary on. Special rules, though. No kicks to the head. Interesting. That's interesting. Isn't Zion Williams also the name of that basketball player that came from Duke that was drafted #1 a couple years ago? Slavic Claus declared him another Dana White Contender Series bust. No takedown defense. He needs to go back to kickboxing. Oh, yeah, I totally agree with you, Isaiah. That was abysmal takedown defense. I thought he was going to knock Mikey Davis out, too. And I think he could have, but, yeah, the guy's ground game is just garbage. Sorry, it is Jefferson. Yes, Thomas Jefferson, Chef. Elton John, it should be, if not. They need to make an Elton John $2 bill. I will make sure and get one of those. Yeah, Elton John, one of the greats, and favorite singer of Young David, actually. Elton John and Ozzy. And there is the beautiful Mackenzie Dern, most submissions in strawweight history of 4. And not far off from just having a child. Yan Jingnan, 15-3, 7 first-round finishes. Entered the building about 45 minutes ago. What's up, Jim, in the house? Hey, I'm doing good, Jim. I'm happy to watch some fights again. This is kind of a depressing week to not talk with you guys for a whole week. Both legends, right? Madison, howdy, Jim. It was Thomas Jefferson, Frankie. All right, 18 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button, like I said. And that share button, and definitely do not forget that following this, we're going to have one of the best cards that I think Bellator can put together today, with former champion Juan Archuleta versus Enrique Barzola. A very possible title eliminator match in Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy. The former champion and only one loss, AJ McKee Jr. against Spike Carlisle. AJ's first match at 155 in the co-main. And then the man that dethroned him, the champion, Patricio Pitbull Fajea, against only once defeated Adam Borex. Just a great, great card. I don't know, Simsum Q, because my grandpa would say that's, oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that saying. That's I don't think we're supposed to say that anymore, Robert. Me and you are grandfathered in most places, but social media can be a little brutal. I think we have 3 weeks off and then a pay-per-view and then another 3 weeks till a pay-per-view in November. 3 weeks? Oh, 22nd. That's the next one, isn't it? Okay, we got to find something. You staying live for that? I'm going to be watching the card as well as this fight night finishes. Yeah, I'm going to stick around for that one, man. I have to. Might be a little behind, Frankie. You can press the live button at the bottom left of the screen to check. Thank you, Greg. Robert, that's a $3 bill. What's up, Billy? So Mom's Celebration Alive popped in to drop a like and say hi. Hey, wish I could be there, man, but I'm there in spirit to celebrate your the life of your great mother, Billy. Thanks for popping in, man. And again, our condolences and sorry for your loss, but we're there with you in spirit, brother. Cheers. Cheers to the memory of Billy's mom. I still say it, Robert. And that'd be one of them. Oh man, we used to definitely play Smear, J-Deck. Oh my! I told my kids we used to play that game. They were horrified. We grew up in such a different world. I mean, those of us that grew up before the internet. I mean, these kids now look at us like we're savages. Like we might as well be fucking cavemen to these kids. And you know, sometimes maybe we are a little bit. Thank you for the condolences to Billy. That means a lot to me too. Billy's been such a long part of this channel. Just a year or two into this thing, he's been with us for 4 years, I think now. Just I can't imagine what losing your mother is like, and just so sorry for your loss, man. Yeah, I mean, crazy how life works. Just gotta appreciate everyone you're close to and live. Yeah, for sure, Isaiah. And sometimes, I'm as guilty as this as anybody. I get upset. I say things that I don't mean, and I have to apologize. And it's like you try to remember it for the next time. But man, us guys, us savages, as I said, Robert. Sometimes we have a temper, and we can have a sharp tongue at times where it's not necessarily appropriate. And yeah, you don't know when it'll be the last time that you get to talk to someone. Phil says, one love, Billy. I'm glad to be here and glad to know you. Yeah, much love, Billy. We all love you and support you, man. All right. Don Shanus, 3 years older. Sodiq, 3 inches taller at 5'9". Yusuf will have a 4-inch reach advantage at 71 inches. Yusuf, a huge minus 1,050 favorite. Don Shanus, a plus 700 underdog. I'm Billy. Encyclopedia Britannica. I still have a set from when I enrolled in college. My mom bought it for me as a president. Oh, shout out to Encyclopedia Britannica. Plus 700 underdog out of Easton, Massachusetts. 17 wins against 3 losses. Don Shanus. And Don Shanus has got to have the moment of his life if he's able to pull off the upset tonight. Out of the red corner, a minus 1,050 favorite out of Lagos, Nigeria. 12 wins against 2 losses, presenting the number 12th ranked featherweight in the world, Sodiq Yusuf. Started as a minus 550 favorite all the way up to 1,050. Only time you've seen odds like that anymore is when one fighter fights. And her name is Valentina Shevchenko. When I was a teen, the internet was very slow. Oh yeah, I remember, Frankie. We might be around the same age then. I remember it as a young teen too. I graduated in 97. Oh, big knees to the head and body from Yusuf. Oh man, he is drilling those knees onto the body. There's 3 more. Oh, another big knee to the body. And Shanus going for this takedown, but Yusuf just blasting it with knees. Yusuf now pulling guard, got the guillotine. He might have it. This is tight, and there's the tap. 29 seconds. Sodiq Yusuf gets it done. And if you put your money on Don Shanus, the big underdog, well, your money's gone. Because Sodiq Yusuf did what a 10-1 favorite's supposed to do. Yusuf should come here and finish it quick at these odds. And he did, Isaiah. Wow, damn, 30 seconds. Downloading music on dial-up? Yep, having to wait 10 minutes to listen to the song. Oh, 10 minutes if you were lucky. They're going to re-show the whole fight here, because why not? Shoot, I could post the whole damn fight to Twitter here. Oh, Sodiq Yusuff and Don Shainis. Big knees here from Sodiq. Big knees to the body. There's a knee to the head. Sodiq Yusuff coming in a huge favorite. And pulls guard, and there's the guillotine. It is tight. There's the tap. 29 seconds of the first round. Sodiq Yusuff gets the finish. There it is from another angle there. Wow, and that's what you're supposed to do when you're a 10-1 favorite, but he did his job. Big win for Sodiq. All right, guys, and I will post that to my Twitter. I apologize. It may not be the greatest quality right now. My phone has seen better days. The screen has about had it. It's got so many cracks in it. It might affect the camera here. No, I think it's okay. It might look a little... Oh, I just accidentally posted it without anything. That wasn't good. Damn it. All right, guys, if you want to see this one, and I guess I'll just test the algorithm here. I'm going to put it up without any words or anything, but then I'm going to post it again with the metadata. So if you want to see that finish, if you didn't get to see it, just click that. That'll take you to our Twitter. You can follow me, Seattle Mike at Fights W Friends. All right, guys, and now it's uploaded with all the metadata, just so whenever you type in hashtag Fights with Friends, you're going to get nothing but finishes. And I was just thinking about it this week. It's like, why don't I put a ton of finishes on my Twitter? So I'm going to try to do that in the next couple weeks. I'm just going to take old fights and finishes and put up as many as I can. So when you guys want to see finishes, you'll be able to type in hashtag Fights with Friends and just see a ton of finishes. Next fight, both these guys need a win badly. As Isaiah. All right, let's... Oh, that was I didn't realize that was the first career submission for Sodiq. It's because he's knocking people out. Oh, no, there is not a 3-week difference. There's no UFC next week, but the week after we got Grasso versus Orejo. All right, guys. Ronnie Barcelos and Trevin Jones coming up next, followed by an exciting co-main event, Randy Brown and Francisco Trinaldo. Sodiq getting it done in the very first round. Oh, I cannot type this week. All right, 3 weeks from now, main card, Caitlin Chukagan, Manon Forat, Benel Darush, and Matas Gamrat. Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley. The co-main is Aljamain Sterling and TJ Dillashaw, all capped off by Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev for the lightweight championships. 2 titles on the line. Prelims. 10 prelim fights. Magomed Mustafa versus Yamato Nishikawa. Shamil Abdurkhamov versus Jalton Almeida. A lot of fights on there. They flashed that up quickly, but that 22nd card should be incredible. All right, Trevin 5-star Jones 13-8, 4 wins by submission, taking on Ronnie Barcelos up next. Hey, cheers, Eddie Alvarez in the house. What's up, Eddie? Cool, they added some fights to the Big Gab. Yeah, that was too long. 3 weeks too long. This card is going to be entertaining. Yeah, so no UFC next week, but then the 2 weeks after there will be UFCs. These guys both needs wins, man. Let's see who wants it more. I got Barcelos. Yeah, I got Barcelos too, man. I don't know how he gets it done, but I definitely have Ronnie Barcelos. And we got to congratulate this week the great Jose Aldo, retired. Definitely one of the all-time GOATs. From dominating in WEC to UFC, fighting all the best, undefeated for over a decade. Ask Max Holloway who the greatest featherweight is of all time. And an incredible career. And this is the guy who started. He is the godfather of the calf kick. I mean, some people will say it's Benson Henderson. Jose Aldo was doing it first. Debuted in the WEC in 2008. Came to the UFC 3 years later in 2011. Man, the fact that he was only in WEC for just over 3 years, as much as he accomplished there, that's crazy. Miss the old days when you didn't have to follow keywords to watch MMA. Right? I don't know what your thoughts on PFL finals this year being an ESPN pay-per-view broadcast, Mike. I think it's a huge mistake. I think barely enough people care about watching it when it's free. They didn't have good ratings when they did the New Year's show. It was actually one of their worst rated shows of the year. I don't know what they're charging for the pay-per-view, but yeah, that's pretty dumb. Yeah. Robert, are you serious? Yeah, that was my thought, man. Wish you could have seen one last bout against Edgar or Dom, but he's still a legend. Absolutely. Oh, I would have loved to see him and Dominic. And if he faced Dominic now, I would take Jose. I don't think Dominic's durable enough to stand, to stand with Jose for 3 rounds, much less 5 at this point. So where the PFL doing pay-per-view first for their first stat card, bro? Like they can't sell pay-per-view for any other card. They're gonna put out So Dumb by PFL. Yeah, I mean, there's been other organizations, of course, that have tried this. Affliction, which Affliction could have pulled it off if they didn't pay people ridiculous sums. I mean, Affliction was literally paying guys 10 times what they were making in the UFC. That's why they only had, like, was there 4 Affliction events ever? And people still remember it because it was great fights there. But, man, I want to say Elite XC tried the pay-per-view as well. They were on CBS and Showtime for a little while. I know Bellator years back went, tried to do at least one pay-per-view, if not a couple, that were not successful. It's just, you got to be really good. You got to be the UFC. You got to be the UFC. Not even Bellator can sell pay-per-views. Vikes, yikes, dude, in Bellator, Weidman his leg. Oh, that sucks. Roy Nelson posted clip. Oh, damn. Heard one having 64 events in 2023. Seriously? Holy shit, that's a lot of events. Damn shin snap, eh? Yep. Shane Burgos versus Marlon Moraes is the super fight added to PFL finals to try to draw viewers, I guess. Marlon Moraes just retired from the UFC. Sean Burgos is going to eat him for lunch. I just hope they put out odds. If Shane Burgos is less than a 2-1 favorite, I got to bet on him for that fight then. PFL can't even grow their own fighters. They just sign old UFC vets or guys that don't get signed back, right? Think Affliction was more interested in money laundering? There were some guys there that definitely caused some issues. Their CEO, I'm friends with their former CEO and president. He's been on the channel, Tom Atencio. Tom is definitely a straight up honest guy. I love Tom. He's one of the most humble guys and brightest guys you can speak to. He's been successful in several other business ventures. But yeah, unfortunately, some other shady guys did get involved in Affliction. And yeah, I don't know exactly what the extent is. But if you do the Tom Atencio video, if you type in Tom Atencio Fights with Friends, I want to say our interview was like an hour. That's been several years ago. No, UFC didn't release Burgos. PFL signed him for more money at the end of his contract, and even Dana White came out and said they made a mistake not being able to sign him up. But sometimes that's the way it goes. Shane versus Moraes is scary, man. He's small and he's moving to featherweight against a bigger 145. I think Burgos gonna chin Moraes. I agree. Yeah, Dana wasn't happy at all, King James. I don't know who screwed that deal up, but somebody did. And yeah, I don't know. Can you guys remember another time that Dana is just came right out so subtly and said, hey, we made a mistake not re-signing this guy? I want to say it might have happened with Benson Henderson. Remember Arlovsky was piecing up Fedor before he tried to fly knee him in the corner and got dropped like a stone. Yep. Oh, but he got, oh God, I think Fedor got like $10 million for that fight. And Arlovsky got like, he got like 8 or 6 or 8. It was a lot. It was a lot compared to what UFC was paying at the time. I mean, everybody was. Tim Sylvia got millions over there. God, these guys have to stop stacking all their events at the same time. BKFC just screwed up. They're doing an event tonight as well. People can only watch so many things at once. So mad Spence Jr. versus Crawford isn't happening again. Which guy's ducking the other? It sounds like Spence is ducking Crawford because Al Heyman, the promoter for Spence, said that he couldn't guarantee the purse. So I don't understand why you would think that you couldn't guarantee a purse for one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight in boxing today. But that just tells me that, he doesn't want Spence to fight Crawford. All right, Barcelos, 3 years older at 35, both men 5'7", but Trevin Jones will have a 3-inch reach advantage at 70 inches. Barcelos is a minus 250 favorite. Jones coming in as a plus 210 underdog. Yeah, pretty good BKFC card as well. Juggernaut Hunt gonna win, and Rothwell, I hope. Oh yeah, I forgot that's Rothwell and Hunt's fighting Henry tonight. Big Ben debuts tonight on BKFC. Yep. All right, a plus 210 underdog. 13-8 out of the blue corner. Trevin Jones. BKFC needs to advertise better at another event tonight. I agree. All right, a minus 250 favorite out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 16 wins against 3 losses. Raoni Barcelos. Keith Peterson is the referee. I do think Barcelos will get this done, but I also think an important stat coming into this is Barcelos is just 2-3 when he's a favorite coming into a fight. I don't know how big a favorite he was in all of them. All right, here we go. I forgot Phil D. Rolls super chat earlier. All right, here we go. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Barcelos. Good luck to from Trevin Jones. If you would like to donate to my cracked screen fund, I don't know if you guys can tell how cracked up this screen is, but it's, I guess maybe you can't. Maybe I ought to turn it off. And you guys, yeah, there you can see it. Yeah, my front camera barely works here, but you can hit that super chat like Phil D did, or the Cash App at Seattle Mike. Always greatly appreciated, but no pressure. Oh, good right hand there from Barcelos. And Barcelos faking upstairs, goes for the takedown. Good defense so far from Trevin Jones, but Barcelos with the body lock. He's going to try to get inside and sweep. Oh, big knee to the body from Barcelos, and they break. Good body kick from Barcelos. And I think Raoni Barcelos is a more complete fighter than Trevin. Good inside leg kick there from Trevin Jones. Barcelos recently training with the great Robert Drysdale, great jiu-jitsu champion, also been on this channel. Really would have been smart BKFC to capitalize on UFC's off weeks. Yeah, I don't understand it. Oh, good right hand there from Barcelos. These guys should be stacking all their cards for the UFC's off weeks. Good head kick there from Barcelos and right hand to the body. And almost everything, almost everything gets better ratings than UFC does anymore. Good right hook and a left hand there from Jones because there's so much competition. But I know the core does not want to miss a UFC, so these are for the core guys that are here every week. More important than money. The community's more important than the money to me. Good takedown there from Barcelos. Looking for a head and arm choke here, possibly. Oh, good shot there from Barcelos. Big ground and pound. Screening my flip phone. Burnt out 4 months ago. YouTube still showing ads for Floyd's last fight. Hey, if those guys are still paying him. I don't think it would ever happen, but I'd love to see Conor McGregor fight Wonderboy Thompson at 170. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good fight. I think that's a tough matchup for Conor, to be honest. And Barcelos has Jones in the half mount here. Another big shot from the favorite Barcelos. I got it 10-9, Raoni Barcelos. Dominant round for him. And Isaiah called Barcelos to win this fight. Predictions looking pretty good right now, Isaiah. I agree. I think it's a tough matchup for him as well. But if Conor ever got back to his karate style and dumped the boxing crap, I think it would be an interesting fight. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because, man, his straight right hand down the pipe was as good as we've ever seen. Ask the great Jose Aldo. All right, here we go. Trevin Jones in the white, Barcelos in the yellow, and odds actually moving up in Jones' favor. Nice 1-2 there from Jones. He's only a plus 490 underdog now. Oh, and Jones catches a body kick, lands a nice right hand, lands in a body kick of his own. Good left hand there from Trevin. I'd like to see nice leg kick there from Barcelos. I'd like to see him go up for a head kick, though. Oh, nice right hook there from Barcelos. And a good right hand to the body. Good right hook to the body from Barcelos. And I just think Barcelos does everything better than Trevin Jones. Oh, good right hook right on the chin. Barcelos, flying knee from Barcelos. And Trevin Jones still with us, but Barcelos is ripping Jones off of the fence. Oh, beautiful right hook off the break there from Barcelos. He's so good in clinch, too. 3:20 left in the second. I said I seen the head kick open. He decided to go for the flying knee. I still like the head kick. When Jones ducks down a little bit, go for that head kick over the top of that left hand. Good straight right there from Jones. Good inside leg kick from Barcelos. And Barcelos actually, oh, nice body kick from Barcelos. And now the front body kick. The oblique kick and then the front body kick. Oh, nice right hand from Barcelos. He hurt Jones with that one. Here comes the ground and pound. Oh, nice short elbows. We'll see if he can finish Trevin here. Trevin's durable. Nice little short elbow there from Barcelos. Oh, couple more good elbows there from Barcelos. And again, oh, nice right hand there from Barcelos, and he's going to move right to side control. Minute 30 left. Look at Jones, just one strike on the ground to 35 for Barcelos. Minute 10 left here in the second. And Barcelos being patient, just landing the ground and pound here, waiting for Trevin to open up so we can go for a submission attempt here. He's looking for that RNC, but so far as Jones' defense has been pretty good. Oh, big elbows here for Barcelos. 3 in a row there. And then the right hook, now the hammer fist. Oh, more elbows. That cut Trevin open. You can see that blood and that blonde hair. Good left hook there from Barcelos. He's just beating Trevin up right now. Ground and pound to the body. I think one of the most underutilized weapons in the game. Barcelos mixing it up here. And Trevin's starting to get active in that guard, and then he eats a left hand right behind the ear, and another big elbow there from Barcelos. Oh man, Barcelos cutting him up. Elbows from both sides. That's a 10-8. I got to give Barcelos a 10-8 on that. That was extremely dominant. All right, through to, I have it 2018, Raoni Barcelos. right, third and final round here with Barcelos and Trevin Jones. And we got a $5 super chat from Jim. Says, peace to the world. Hey, I will drink to that. Cheers. Thank you, Jim. Oh, good right hand from Trevin Jones to start this round. He's definitely needs a finish here, I would say. Oh, good right hook there from Barcelos. And Trevin Jones, I think he just does not understand. He doesn't belong in there with Barcelos right now. I mean, he could prove me wrong, but it's really not looking like it. Good front kick to the body there from Barcelos. So it's dominating these first two so far. He could go out and coast if he wants, but I think he still pressures. I agree. Good kick to the body there from Jones. Robert says 2018 Barcelos. King James says cash. Yes, thank you, Jim. So you can get us up to $8 in the tip jar. Big shots there from Barcelos. Trevin Jones going for the takedown. He's got one leg. Barcelos could spin. Oh, he's not going to spin. He's going to spin, but he's going to get back up. I thought he might spin to the back. Big right hook to the body from Barcelos. Oh, and a nice right hand upstairs from Raoni. Left uppercut. And a nice knee. Trevin Jones might be accepting his fate here. Mouth wide open, he's exhausted, and he's just getting the hell beat out of him. I mean, that's about all you can say about that. Good left hand there from Barcelos. Left hand gets through for Jones. Good right hook there for Trevin Jones. Oh, another right hand to the body from Barcelos. Good left hand there from Trevin Jones. And definitely not Trevin Jones' night. Co-main event coming up, guys. Randy Brown and Francisco Trinaldo at welterweight. Oh, good right hand there from Barcelos. Oh. So a little testicle timeout there. Looks like Barcelos caught Jones in the cup. All right, and the fight clock will be off about 20 seconds now. We got 144, 43, 42, 41, 140 left in this bout. And the takedown straight to mount for Barcelos and just right back to domination. And Raoni Barcelos looking for the head and arm here. Oh, a nice left hook there. And comes those short elbows again. And another left hook. And I mean, Trevin Jones, you do have to give him some credit for durability here, I guess. That's about the only thing I'd credit him for tonight. Because he's just been getting his ass beat. There's really no other way to put it. And more shots in the ground and pound here from Barcelos, who moves to half mount. 40 seconds left in this fight. Oh, more elbows from Barcelos. He wants to finish this. He's not content with the unanimous decision. He's got 20 seconds left to try to finish this. And it looks like Trevin Jones will survive. Barely. Big elbow, big shots here from Barcelos. Body and head. Wow, you can almost make another case for another 10-8 from this round. But 30-26, Ronnie Barcelos. Good fight. Domination by Barcelos. He needed that win. Yes, he did. Roberts says 30-26 Barcelos. All right, guys. After this decision is official, our co-main event is here. Another old man, Francisco Trinaldo. Does not look old when he fights, though. Taking on Randy Downtown Brown. The only question here is how many 10-8s. 30-25, 30-27, and 30-27. So one of the judges tonight knows how to score 10-8s. He needs to educate the others. Yes, very, very dominant. All right, co-main event up next. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, and I will be right back. Man, you never know how good fights are going to feel again until you haven't had them for a week. So no UFC next week. I got to try to do something. Okay, Mike, you had to fight Francis Ngannou to save the world, and you only had 4 females from the 135 division. Division to help you. Which ones would you pick? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, 135 pounders. I mean, of course, Amanda Nunes, Christine Cyborg. Prime Ronda Rousey. And Prime Holly Holm. Although, putting Shevchenko up at 135 might not be a bad idea either. All right, guys, like I said earlier, don't go anywhere when the UFC is done today. We're going to switch over to Bellator 286. And we got Juan Archuleta against Enrique Barzola tonight. Former champion Juan Archuleta. Big prospects, probably a title elimination match between Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy. Co-main event, former champion and only once defeated. Very disputed loss. I thought he won in his rematch against Patricio Pitbull, but 18-1, his first fight at lightweight. AJ McKee Jr. taking on Spike Carlisle, and then Patricio Pitbull Fajea, the champ, taking on a very worthy opponent in Adam Borics. And I really honestly mean, I think that's one of the best cards that Bellator can put together right now. It's on Showtime. Chef Johnson. Good choices. Ivliev gonna derail Bruce Mitchell. Oh, that's gonna be a great fight between him and Bryce. Yeah, Showtime, and as Robert was saying earlier, I think if you have Paramount Plus, you can watch it for free on there, so you get them both. And Paramount's like $6 a month or something. There's a lot of good stuff on there. I'm not gonna plug them anymore until they pay me, but they need to pay me. Like the Cash App, but guys, anytime you need to pay anybody, the Cash App is there. In a crunch, ran out of gas, especially as we're heading into this recession that is our Federal Reserve chairman said it was inevitable. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. Inevitable. What is inevitable also is that you or one of your friends or family member is going to have a flat tire, they're going to run out of gas, they're going to get in an accident, they're going to have an emergency, and they may need cash immediately. As fast as you can send a text, you can send them money for free with the Cash App. It doesn't even charge you anything to send it. So why wouldn't you do it? Send money there in the Cash App. Cash App also boosts. I'm a big fan of Cash App's boosts. And just a few boosts. I'll mention a few boosts that are out there right now, guys. 10% off each in-app purchase at CVS. 5% off at Sam's Club. 50% off one purchase on Twitch. 5% off Adidas. 10% off Fandango. 5% off each in-app purchase on New Balance. I need some new shoes myself. 5% off of Pandora. 20% off DoorDash. There's a ton of these things in there. Taco Bell, Starbucks, Domino's. 5% back in Bitcoin going to any restaurant. It's worth it, guys. That's all I would say is it's worth having. And if you use my code right now, you're going to get a free $5. Cash App's going to put $5 in your pocket immediately. $5 in my pocket. Heard that Paramount Plus has a Showtime portal on it. Yep. All right. One of the best to do it in their 40s for sure. Francisco Trinaldo. And here comes the favorite tonight, though. Out of Spanish Town, Jamaica, Randy Brown. Now, as much as I like Francisco Trinaldo, I got to take Randy Brown to win this one tonight. Randy Brown has believed for quite some time that he can be champion. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that, to be honest. I don't think I've seen enough out of him to think he's a future champion, but it's definitely a tough fight for anyone. And putting some Vaseline here on Randy Brown. 3-fight win streak, 6 wins by knockout, 5 by submission. Dude's got scary power. Brown belt and BJJ. All right, guys, 12 years older is Francisco Trinaldo at 44. 4 inches taller is Randy Brown at 6'3". Brown will have an 8-inch reach advantage at 78 inches. That's a huge reach advantage. Brown, a minus 320 favorite. All right, guys, it's the co-main. Out of the blue corner, plus 265, Underdog, 28 wins against 8 losses. Francisco Trinaldo. And out of the red corner, a minus 320 favorite representing Queens, New York. 15 wins against 4 losses. Randy Brown. One of only 4 Jamaican-born fighters on the roster. Keith Peterson will be the referee for this one. And we might have a space between this and Bellator. No spaces, guys. What's going on with that? All right, here we go. It gives me a second to set up the metadata for Bellator, though. You do end up getting more views that way. Unless they have a really long promo heading up to the main event. Wow, that reach advantage is really, really remarkable for Brown. And look at him measuring, putting that out there, keeping Trinaldo at a big distance. Good outside leg kick there from Brown. Wow, he looks like a giant compared to Trinaldo right now. Good inside leg kick there from Francisco. Is it just me, or does it seems like Trinaldo was fighting at lightweight before? Seems like most of his fights were at lightweight. I could be wrong about that. But he's at welterweight tonight. Probably because he's 44 years old and couldn't make the weight cut anymore. Good inside leg kick there from Brown. Oh, nice leg kick from Trinaldo. Good jab from Brown. Just gets another one in there, but he's just measuring. He's pushing that jab out there because he wants to throw something behind it. There's a good front body kick from Brown. If anybody's got the fight IQ to work inside that 8-inch reach, it's Trinaldo, who needs to be throwing those jabs himself. And now he is. Oh, big leg kick for Trinaldo. That floored Brown. Good left hand there from Randy. Sometimes Randy could be a bit of a slow starter. Sometimes he needs to get hit to be woken up. And that could be the case here. Outside a leg kick there from Francisco. Oh, big right hand from Brown. That floors Trinaldo. And Trinaldo catching one of those outside leg kicks. Good straight right there from Randy, though. I mean, he's 12 years younger. He should be considerably faster than Trinaldo. Good left hook from Francisco. Oh, good front kick to the knee from Randy. Two minutes left in the first. And the southpaw Francisco. Oh, lands a nice 1-2 there. Kept on pumping that jab. Finally gets inside that 8-inch reach. And now he's got Brown in the clinch. Trinaldo not able to do a whole lot with it yet. Brown looking to his corner as to how to escape. Good knee to the inside of the thigh there from Francisco. Isaiah said he's scared of that jiu-jitsu. Aha. And they break back to the center. Flying knee attempt from Randy. Francisco catches him in the air. Belly to back suplex. Francisco Trinaldo looking to pull off the upset tonight. He's digging for an arm here. Randy doing a good job defending this, staying calm. He's not in any trouble yet. Oh, now he might. Oh, he straightens it out. Oh, and Randy's out. And Randy pushes Trinaldo down to the ground, now standing up over him. Good escape from Brown. And Randy's just going to kick the legs of his down opponent here. Keith Peterson kind of gives him a look like maybe I'd like to see a little more. So he jumps inside. Randy looking for a guillotine here. It's hard to see how deep this is, but it looks like he put that on pretty quickly. Yeah, he's not going to be able to lock it. Trinaldo is going to survive the round. He might have not have survived a lot longer, though. Brown was really starting to sink that down further. 10-9, Randy Brown. All right, second round of the co-main event coming up. Later on tonight, as I mentioned, Bellator 286, a stacked card only on Showtime. I give a shout out and congratulations to my Seattle Mariners. They will be back in the playoffs for the first time in 22 years. That was the last time I went to a game live. I think about that time too from the Mariners. Good left hook there from Trinaldo. Good inside leg kick there from Francisco. A good left hook from Randy. We have the skipper Lou Piniella as the coach back then. Oh, good front kick to the body from Randy. Star-studded team, but that was a really long time ago. Oh, triple jab and a right hand to the body for Randy Brown. Oh, big left hand from Trinaldo over the top. Nice outside leg kick from Francisco. Oh, good left hook from Randy Brown. Good left hook upstairs from Trinaldo. Oh, nice right hook to the body from Randy. Outside leg kick there from Francisco. So this is why I've never been the biggest Randy Brown fan, though. He's just slow. Good combination of the body, left hand upstairs from Trinaldo. But he says he wants to be champion, but I feel like he never really pushes himself. He never hits that second gear. It's really frustrating to see a guy with this much talent that just doesn't want to push it. Good straight right and a front kick there for Randy Brown. He's definitely one of these guys I think about more as an athlete than a fighter. I would never describe Randy Brown as a fighter. Good body kick there from Francisco. Oh, head kick partially gets through there for Randy. Inside leg kick from Trinaldo. Side kick to the knee from Brown. .120 left in the second. See, here's the thing. Is that Randy Brown, this dude puts me to sleep. I really can't stand watching the guy fight. Nice right hook to the body there for Randy. But oh, and Francisco looking for the takedown here. He's got the belly to back. We'll see if he can finish it. Trying to wrap up his leg. Brown down to a knee for a second. I just want Trinaldo to knock him out and put us out of our misery. I'm sorry. I just cannot stand watching Randy Brown fight. Trial doesn't look bad, man, but looking like it's going to be a unanimous decision for Brown. Think it'll be a jab fest final round. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wish they would just cut Randy Brown for being boring. I can't think of one exciting fight this guy's ever been in except for when he got knocked out by Nico Price. When Nico Price knocked him out with a hammer fist from his back. And I generally don't like to hate on a fighter that much, but it's like, man, the guy just refuses to do anything to entertain us. He's got to be one of the most boring fighters in the UFC. Yep, I'll be here for Bellator. I might go grab a little coffee break first. All right, here we go. Yep, it sucks because he has the tools. Yeah, he's just... I just can't handle watching a guy that refuses to push a fight. Just drives me insane. Good left hand there from Trinaldo. Good jab there from Randy. Yeah, and I got to give the last round to Randy Brown as much as I hate to do it. I mean, he's fighting a 44-year-old guy that he has an 8-inch reach advantage. If he's not going to take chances now, he's never going to take chances. Does throw a spinning wheel kick there. Inside leg kick lands for Brown, a good body kick. Now the outside leg kick. He will turn it on here in the third round sometimes. Good side kick to the knee. Oh, nice left hook from Trinaldo. And a right hand. Trinaldo knows he probably needs a finish. Oh, and he floors Randy with a leg kick again. It's the second time he's floored him with a leg kick. And we'll see if Francisco can work from the top here out of Brown's guard. We know Randy's not likely to try to finish the fight. Good elbow from the top there from Trinaldo, and another. And another. And shots to the body. And Trinaldo on top, dominating this round so far. You know, could one of the judges have given Trinaldo the last round? I mean, there was a little enough action that they definitely could have. Good short elbow there from Francisco. And the cardio at 44 years old for Francisco Trinaldo is great. He's fighting a guy that's definitely, he's younger, he's a better fighter. He's a guy that should be able to beat Francisco Trinaldo fairly easily. but he just refuses to live up to his potential. And 110 left in this co-main event snooze fest. And Trinaldo moving to side control now. Randy being able to grab guard. And if you're wondering why I'm not blaming Trinaldo as much, one, Trinaldo is never in these kind of fights. This is always Randy Brown pace. You got a Randy Brown that was 12 years younger. He's a higher ranked, more talented fighter, and he had an 8-inch reach advantage. And, he just refused to do any of it. I wish I could fast forward every single one of this guy's fights. Just drives me insane. Sure, it's hard to get Brown fights with his range at that weight class. Trinaldo, a G for looking this good, but he should hang him up soon. Yeah, 44. That's like towards the end. I wish Randy Brown would hang him up as well. Well, Francisco, go play soccer or something. I don't know. Go do anything but torture MMA fans with your boring fight style. Good right hand there from the top for Trinaldo. And a great round for Francisco Trinaldo. He definitely won the third. I got to tell you guys, I hate watching Randy Brown fight so much. I may personally send a letter to the UFC asking that he not be put on ESPN again. I can't believe he's in the co-main event. All right, guys, significant strikes in favor of Randy Brown, 57-34. Ground control time, just about 4 minutes to 30 for Francisco, to 38 seconds for Randy Brown. Most of that in that third round, unfortunately, for Francisco. All right, unanimous decision, Randy Boring Boy Brown. All right, guys, main event of the evening coming up next to you guys. And this stream brought to you by Robinhood. Robinhood's doing it again with the free stocks. Guys, get a stock valued anywhere from $5 to $200 just by using this link and opening up a free account. Guys, this could be the time. They say buy the dip. I know they say we're heading into a recession, but also Warren Buffett always says, buy when others are fearful. I can see fear going into people. I'm not a financial advisor, but only place I know of, too, that you can, one of the only places I know where you can buy stock, you can buy crypto, you can buy quite a few different cryptos on there, and now Robinhood. Even Robinhood has also added boosts. So get a stock between $5 and $200 for free. They give you like a little lottery ticket, virtual lottery ticket. You scratch it off. It's really cool. You can earn weekly rewards now as you spend and round up. Earn a 10 to 100% bonus each week when you round up your Robinhood Cash Card transactions and invest your change. Bonuses are capped at $10 a week. Get cash back at your favorite brands. Invest a part of your paycheck through automatically. Invest a percentage or dollar amount of every paycheck, plus get paid up to 2 days early if you have direct deposit. Robinhood will just give you your money 2 days early. Sounds like a banger. What's up, Adam from Allen in the house? Greg Son back. Had to drop it. It was still more exciting than that last fight. Dude, yeah, I'm sure it was. All right, Mackenzie Dern and Yan Jingnan coming up. Would somebody please get Randy Costa some PEDs? I've heard PEDs increase your confidence too, and Randy Brown doesn't seem too confident. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick restroom break before the main event. Looks like we lost some people in that last fight. Thanks, Randy Brown. Even Bellator prelims are smoking, says King James. And yes, Bellator will be on after this. Well, in just over an hour, Bellator 286, guys. This is a stat card. You got to come back for this. Former champion Juan Archuleta takes on the exciting Enrique Barzola. A likely featherweight elimination match between prospects Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy. Former featherweight champion once disputedly beaten A.J. McKee Jr., making his lightweight debut against Spike Carlisle. And then in the main event, Patricio Pitbull Fajea defending his champion against worthy challenger and just once defeated Adam Borix. That title shot's been coming for Adam for a while, too. I've known he was good for a minute. I got Dern here, gents. Let's hope she can get this to the ground, and it will be literal domination. Hope she doesn't get caught in a barn burner. I'm going to be in here for that event. Nice, Isaiah. Yeah, it should be a good one. And Yan getting the Vaseline on her. Most significant strikes in a 3-round UFC strawweight fight with 150 for Yan. 4th highest strike rate, 7 wins by knockout. She is the 6th ranked fighter in the strawweight division. Of course, we got a new champion there at strawweight. Rose Namajunas. I guess you could say dethroned. By Carla Esparza. Of course, one of the most boring fights, surprisingly boring, in UFC history. And, I mean, this is how little people think of Carla Esparza. I don't have an issue with Carla Esparza. I like her. She's not generally in that kind of a fight. But she is a huge underdog in her first title defense. What's up? I'm Matt Sandoval. I saw Dern back in 2013 in a BJJ tournament in San Antonio. Pretty girl. She was a black belt then, and I was a blue belt. Haha. What's up, Gent Wolf? All right, what's going on? Hey, having a fun night of UFC, and even, I think, a better night of Bellator starting in about an hour. Bellator 286. You're welcome, Sneaky Smurfs. Thank you for the stream. Thanks for tuning in, yeah. All right, here she comes. The lady of the night. The 5th-ranked strawweight in the world. Lady of just tonight, not a lady of the night. Representing Glendale, Arizona, Mackenzie Dern. Hey, not much, Jen Wolf. Just having a good time watching fights, man. How you doing? Saturday night's always all right for a fight. Cheers, Greg. And speaking of cheers, this main event brought to you by the premium members of Fights with Friends. Greg Brimstone, who's in the house. Milton Theron Nelson. PBR Street Gang. Arcade Chaos. The Time Bender, Billy Hughes. The Drunken Charge, Robert Kerrigan. Mac 209. Brock Ellery. John Coffey, Phil D. Rowe, Chef Johnson, Yippee-ki-yay, Thrice Great, King Brown, Trevi McTrev, and our newest member, Jim. Thank you, everyone on this list. Everybody here donates a monthly amount to Fights with Friends to keep this community going, and I thank you. Greatly appreciated. It's not the best card I've seen so far, for sure, but still okay, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this card. That last fight was just put a bad taste in my mouth. I think that's all. All right, Yan Jingyan. 4 years older at 33, an inch taller at 5'5", reaches even at 63 inches. Dern is a minus 240 favorite. If you like the dog and Yan, you're going to double up plus 200. I'm not calling Yan a dog. The matchmakers, the odds makers called her a dog. Should be a darn good fight. One love, fight fam. Phil D. Rowe with the second super chat of the night. Thank you, Phil. Chris Taioni will be the referee for this one. Thank you, Phil D. Rowe. If you guys are wondering where Herb Dean is tonight, he's in Singapore, or at least he was last night, because he was refereeing for ONE FC, and man, he got one of the biggest ovations of the night. All right, first out of the blue corner. She is a plus 200 underdog out of Beijing, China. 15 wins against 3 losses and 1 no contest. Presenting the number 6 strawweight in the world, Yan Qingnan. That's not because I have a crush on her. Turn all the way. Who doesn't? All right, and out of the red corner, a minus 240 favorite out of Huntington Beach, California. 12 wins against only 2 losses. Presenting the number 5 ranked strawweight in the world, Mackenzie Dern. I got Mule Mouth. You been having Moscow Mules? What's at the sold out fight? No press. Oh yeah, I know. Mark Zuckerberg, I guess, paid. I'm pretty sure that if this is the card that I'm thinking of, he paid for an entire arena. Wait, there's nobody there. Maybe this is not the one. There's nobody there. Oh, there's Mark up front. See, there's Mark Zuckerberg sitting next to Dana White. That's why, because he rented it out. Mark Zuckerberg rented out the entire Apex and then didn't have enough friends to bring. Dude, there are billions of people on Facebook. You don't have 200 friends, Mark? What the fuck? Maybe you should be nicer. What's going on, John? Joining here in the dark with no power after Hurricane Ian on my iPhone. Oh, shit, John. Well, good luck to you guys over there. Be safe, man. I hope you're not... hope your property's not damaged too much. I hope losing your power is the worst that happens. Good inside leg kick there from Dern. She eats a right hand to the eye, though. Already looks like she's got a little redness around her left eye. Good inside leg kick from Yan. Oh, big right hand left behind it for Yan. Right uppercut for Dern. Good exchange there. Dern's going to look to take this to the ground. Good side kick to the knee there from Yan. Yan's out striking her early. Oh, good spinning kick to the knee there from Yan. Oh, good right hand from Dern. Side kick to the body there from Yan. Good 1-2 there from Yan. A nice right hand on the chin there from Dern. That side kick to the knee lands again for Yan. She's brutal with that. I'd like to see her throw that spinning kick to the body as well. Oh, we got a super chat from Mimi. Says, hey, Mike and chat, $20 super chat. Thank you, Mimi. Dropping the 20. And getting us to $29 on the night. Yes, way to go, Mimi. Nice, Mimi. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, y'all. It's Mimi. Ha. All right, 2:25 left here in the first. Jeff Johnson says cheers. And Mackenzie looking to take this to the ground. Now she's got a single leg. Good job of Yan hopping up and down here. I mean, Mackenzie, of course, her jiu-jitsu game is second to none in the women's strawweight division. Her takedowns, you know, they're not bad, but they don't match her jiu-jitsu skills. Good knee to the body from Jan, who's winning this fight, by the way. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. And now the outside. If Jan wins this fight, I think the answer to is Mackenzie Dern overrated? It's going to be a resounding yes. Good body kick from Dern. Dern's shooting for the takedown. Oh, she's really fighting for the takedown. Good defense from Jan. Throws Dern on her back. That's got to be frustrating for Mackenzie. Good side kick to the body from Jan. Oh, good exchange there. Good left hand upstairs for Dern. Oh, Dern could set up an Ogoshi here. She's got her hips in. If she could just drop her knees a little bit. There it is. There it is. There's the Ogoshi right there. She's got it. Oh, she gives up position, though. Now she's on her back. If she can put Jan in her guard. We'll see if Jan wants to hang out with her here. I have a feeling she's not going to really want to, but she hasn't tried to stand up yet. Oh, nice shots there from Mackenzie up against the fence. Oh, big knee from Mackenzie to the face. So big round for Xiaonan. But Mackenzie starting to turn things in her favor there at the end of the round. Great knee to the face. All right, my unofficial scorecard at 10-9 Jan after one. And coach in the corner saying, we lost that round, you know that. All right, here we go. Good front kick to the body there from Jan to start the second. Good right hand upstairs for Dern. Nice right for Jan. Good inside leg kick from Jan. Oh, and Jan catches a body kick and cracks Dern with the right hand. And now Jan jumping up on top of Mackenzie. She's going to jump inside that guard. Oh, look at Mackenzie trapping the leg. Jan decided she wanted to escape, and Mackenzie says, you're dumb enough to get down here with me. And great move from Mackenzie, being able to grab that leg and bring Jan back down. We'll see if she's able to do anything with it. Mackenzie could set up a heel hook here. Doing Bellator? Yes, I am. Big Bellator card, Gent Wolf. I love it. Yes, I am doing it. Bellator 286 is stacked. And Jan on with 1 foot on the ground, 1 knee on the ground on top of Dern here. Jan's looking to sweep. This looks like a difficult position to sweep them, though. Jan's very aware of what she's doing here, and she's in a great position. If Mackenzie tries to sweep this and she doesn't get it, she could end up in a real bad position. She could give her back to Jan. Oh, great job of changing that up and throwing her leg over the top of Jan's arm. She's got a shoulder lock. She could go for a Kimura here. She could go for a scarf hold choke here. Halfway through the second. This is a good position for Mackenzie now. She's in a dominant high side control. Oh, and she's bending back the shoulder of Jan. She's bending her like a pretzel. Oh, she's got the arm triangle. Mackenzie's got it. She's sinking it in. Great move from Jan. Look how she's putting her own leg up on Mackenzie's arm to try to get a little bit of leverage to get out of this. She's created space. And Jan is out. What a move. If she would not have put her leg up over on the arm of Mackenzie and used it to leverage space, I think she'd be out right now. That was one of those underestimated incremental moves. Just a very small adjustment by Jan that kept her in this fight. Now, big shots in the ground and pound from Dern. About 6 hooks in a row here. Dominant round here for Mackenzie Dern, though. I think we're definitely looking at a 10-8 if she doesn't get the finish here. And Mackenzie pouring it on with the ground and pound now. Oh, she's landing a lot of shots to the ear, to the head. Most of these landing on the head of Jan. And she's trying to set up that rear naked choke, but she's landing a lot of shots in the process. And, you know, this is a 5-round fight. Oh, if Dern can take the back air. Oh, almost goes for an omoplata here. Now she's in mount. Now Mackenzie in mount with 25 seconds left. Now she's got the back. Big ground and pound here, though, for Mackenzie. Wow, she is just proving she is on another level on the ground than Yan Jingnan. She is. And more big shots from Mackenzie. Big round from Mackenzie Dern. No doubt a 10-8. 18-19 Mackenzie Dern after 2. Don't forget, I'm following this at 7 o'clock, Bellator 286. 4 big matches, including a huge title fight between Patricio Pitbull and Adam Borics, and AJ McKee Jr.'s debut at lightweight against Spike Carlisle. Also prospects Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy, and former champion Juan Archuleta taking on Enrique Barzola. Just 35 minutes away from Bellator 286. Ten straight looking like a dude. Trying to keep on with the stream, but I'm all over the place. So Philly looking tired now, Jan looking tired going into the third. Yeah, she is looking a little tired. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. How do all these people have it 19-19 after 2? Have they never seen a 10-8 round in their... Have they never scored a 10-8 round in their life? Good right hand there from Dern. I thought that was a textbook 10-8 round. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. Oh, good 1-2 there from Dern. Oh, and Dern locking up. Oh, good knee there from Jan. But she grabbed the wrists of Dern. That's all it took. You grab onto any part of Mackenzie Dern, she's going to pull you to the ground. And she brings Jan into her underworld. And Jan back up. Back up to standing. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. I'd like to see Dern go for some body kicks here. And nice, they both landed a leg kick at the same time there. Good left hand to the body there from Dern. That midsection's open. If she takes that right leg and throws an oblique kick to the body, Jan's open for it. Oh, good right hook there from Dern. There's that body kick. It's like she could hear me. Good leg kick there for Jan. Another body kick for Dern. Oh, Jan catches that one, though. Oh, and Jan playing the Matador, pushing Dern's head into the fence there. Great defensive move. Sloppy takedown attempt there from Mackenzie. Good front kick to the body there from Jan. Oh, yeah, I really do think Jan is exhausted, though. Good outside leg kick from Jan. Oh, good front kick to the body from Jan. If I'm Jan, I would start working to the body because Dern looks like she's barely breathing hard, even though she's, she put out a lot of effort on the ground that last round. Another good front kick to the body from Jan. Oh, great exchange there. Jan getting the better of it, landing a big left hand. Oh, and she really swung for the fences with that left hook. Side kick to the body for Jan. Dern still yet to get a takedown, but she's been able to pull Jan down with her a couple times. Significant strikes, 2-1 in favor of Jan here. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. Oh, and Dern catches a front body kick attempt there from Jan. Jan trying to push her off her, pushing on her face, doing anything she can to get her out of there. And she does push Dern away from her. They both land a jab, but Dern just trying to get inside that reach of Jan to bring this fight to the ground. Head kick there for Dern. Not a lot on it by the time it landed, but it does land. Keep throwing those body kicks, Dern. They're wide open. It's like a wide open goal in hockey right now. That side kick to the knee for Jan is brutal. Good right hook upstairs for Jan. And a great round here for Yan Jingnan. Nice outside leg kick from Yan. Good exchange there. That was a brutal inside leg kick from Yan. Now the outside. And another. I mean, she had to have played soccer. Good left hand upstairs there from Dern. Oh, and Mackenzie going for a Tayatoshi here. Gets to mount. If she'd had just a little more time. Nice judo throw there from Mackenzie at the bell, but she loses the round, and on my card anyways. Through 3. If this is a 3-rounder, I got this one a draw. 28-28. Round 4 coming up. Didn't think this would make it past 3. No, I didn't either. Oh, you can still mic until my battery dies. Oh, you can change it in the car, John, if you need a phone for emergencies. Oh, yeah. Oh, charge it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking tired now, going in the 3rd. Yeah, I love that you're watching, John. Make sure you have a backup emergency plan, though, there, man. You're just in a hurricane. That's crazy. Outside leg kick there from Jan, then the inside. Good right hand from Dern. Good 1-2 there from Jan. A big knee to the body. Good right hand there from Jan. Mackenzie lands a good right hand of her own. And now Mackenzie's shooting for the takedown. You see live odds. Jan now minus 185. Dern plus 150. I like Dern at plus 150. I think she's starting to tire Jan out. I just wish all of these judges were with the other judge and knew how to see 10-8s. 4 minutes left in the 4th there, but great takedown defense there from Jan. Good right hand to the body from Jan. Good right hand to the body there from Mackenzie. Left hand upstairs from Jan. Oh, a big right hand from Jan. And another. And good outside leg kick there from Jan. Jan may really be turning this fight in her favor this round. I mean, I know it was already kind of there, but it was kind of anybody's match too. And now Jan, good right uppercut and a left hand there from Dern though. Now Dern's getting inside. She's got her hips inside there. She's got to take advantage of every time she's getting a clinch to go for a throw. And if she can drop her hips here, she can throw Jan over her hip. Oh, great sweep there from Jan. Gets a little Ochigari on the inside. Nice little judo throw from Jan. Good left hand. Another good left hand there from Jan. And again, she is just outstriking Dern 2-3-1 right now. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. And a combination body head. Big right hook from Jan. And as Mackenzie gets more desperate to get on the inside, Jan's just eating her up on the way in. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. And now the push kick to the body. Left hand upstairs. If Mackenzie doesn't have a better approach here, she might get knocked out tonight. Good exchange there. And you see Dern was in. She grabbed the back of Jan's head, but she couldn't hold on. Good inside leg kick there from Jan. There's the body kick for Dern. It's been there all day. And side kick to the body lands for Jan. Inside leg kick there from Jan. Now the outside, good left hand upstairs from Dern. There's the right hook from Dern. Spinning back fist lands for Jan. But as she's spinning around, Dern gets to the inside. Looking for the judo throw. She's got an underhook and the hip. She goes for it, but Jan collapses on top of her. That's the problem with that ogoshi, where you have to throw somebody over your hip. The counter to it is that Ochigari, which is just a little inside sweep, which is a much easier throw to land. And Jan now in Dern's guard, and I think Mackenzie's getting tired now, actually. Jan may be getting her second wind as Mackenzie's losing her first. Yeah, round 10 was a clear 10-8. I agree, Greg. Looks like I picked the wrong horse, King James. Been here, just been quiet, Rob. My emergency plan was water, tuna, and AR-15s. I like it. I don't see why you need anything else. Maybe a bug-out vehicle. Oh, I like that angle from Dern. Pause it right there. But there it is, and a big round for Xiaonan. 38-37 Xiaonan going into the fifth and final round. And Mackenzie's corner telling her it's probably 3-1. Means we need to get her down. We need to get the stoppage. And, I mean, I agree. And, I mean, if she gets the 10-8 on at least 2 cards and wins this round, she's got a draw. But do you really want to draw? No, you want to finish the fight. You want to finish the fight and you still want a chance at that $50,000. And Robert agrees, 38-37 Xiaonan. Here we go. Mackenzie Dern, Xiaonan. Oh, big combinations from Xiaonan out of the gate. Mackenzie coming in, throwing bombs. Plus 510 Mackenzie Dern right now. Minus 760 for Xiaonan. If you want 5-1 on Dern right now, man, I'm not saying she's going to win that fight, but that's pretty amazing. Plus 510. And Mackenzie really fighting for that takedown. She gets it. Beautiful Ponsanagi. And now you got Mackenzie Dern on top with 4 minutes, 10 seconds left and 5-1 odds if you took them. They ain't 5-1 odds anymore now, I bet you. Because she's got an arm. Mackenzie in full mount. I mean, there is another path to victory for Mackenzie, too. Here's another 10-8 round. Good hammer fist there for Mackenzie. Yeah, Mackenzie just pulled Xiaonan into the underworld. Big hammer fist now. Full mount for Mackenzie. Nice hammer fist there from Dern. Oh, now Xiaonan gives her the back. She's trying to slip out. She's trying to escape, which, may have been the easiest way to escape there. But now, Mackenzie stretching Xiaonan out. She's got her back, stretching the leg out, land a big ground and pound. Mackenzie could stop this with... Xiaonan is not defending herself. She could stop this with strikes. Mackenzie Dern, big hammer fist. Christian Ioni's starting to watch this fairly close here. And Dern, I mean, she's just not landing anything huge here, but she's landing everything. Xiaonan's not able to stop any of these shots. Oh, she's really got a boa constrictor hooks in right now. Oh, Xiaonan kicks a hook out. She kicked Dern's left hook out for a moment. She's back in, though. Big ground and pounding shots again here for Dern. 2 minutes left to end this fight. And another Mackenzie Dern nail biter. You can't say she's not exciting. You can't call her Randy Costa. Oh, big shots here for Mackenzie. And Xiaonan warning Jan. Dern's showing her. She's like, hey, look, she's grabbing the glove. And Xiaonan warned her. Jan definitely doesn't want to lose a point for grabbing the gloves. She's got to be careful here. Oh, big shots here from Mackenzie. 120 left in this fight. Mackenzie Dern riding Jan. She's winning this round. In my opinion, a 10-9 gets her a draw. A 10-8 still gets her the win. Oh, big shots here from Dern. I don't remember if I've ever seen a 47-46 victory, but if Dern gets a 10-8 right here, that's exactly how I would have it. "35 seconds left in this round, but Dern may not get the finish. And Jan's almost escaped here. She's pushing the foot out. There's an arm, though, as she's escaping. There's an arm. 20 seconds left. She's got the arm. She's extending. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. She's got it. She's straight. 13. Jan is out. How did she get out of that? 10 seconds, and Jan throwing strikes. Wow. All right. I don't know that I've ever seen this on a scorecard. I know I've never scored it. But I have it 47-46, Mackenzie Dern. 3 10-9s for Jan, 2 10-8s for Mackenzie. Roberts 47-47. Could definitely be 47-47. I thought it was another 10-8 though. They picking Dern gift horse. I thought she got it. I'm okay with 47-47 too, because I don't think that was as dominant as the second round. But I thought it was dominant enough for a 10-8. King James says groovy. All right, guys. Following this decision, just 17 minutes away. Don't forget, we're going to Bellator 286 as former bantamweight champion Juan Archuleta takes on prospect Enrique Barzola. A possible featherweight elimination bout with prospects Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy getting it on. Former featherweight champion and a once defeated, AJ McKee taking on Spike Carlisle, the co-main event and AJ's lightweight debut. And in the main event, much-deserved Adam Borik's first shot at a title against Patricio Pitbull Fajea. You can watch along on Showtime, or you can just listen in here on Fights with Friends, but it is a stat card. Strikes 2-1 in favor of Dern. I feel weird saying Dern won this fight, but I don't. I feel like the judges may not give it to her. They just don't like those 10-8 rounds. Franks is 48-47 Jan. Gent Wolves is going to sleep. 48, 2 48-47s and 47-47. Well, apparently some judges need to learn how to judge 10-8 rounds. Same judge that scored 10-8 rounds in 2 other bouts scored that one. Fire the other 2 judges. I mean, if they did not give her one 10-8 round, why are you even a judge? She didn't pop out at the end. Definitely 10-8, but I also didn't see anything land clean there. I'm okay with no 10-8 in the fifth. I mean, she's close to a submission there. I would fight for a 10-8 in the fifth. I shouldn't have to fight for a 10-8 in the second because that's textbook in the rules. If you didn't give a 10-8 for the second round, you are not ready to judge a fight yet. And we have the same 3 judges right now judging almost every fight. So I know there's been accusations of Mackenzie Dern, maybe getting favorable decisions in the past. Nobody got a favorable decision today. I think you just have judges that don't know what they're watching. On loss to Chef Johnson. Was Dern's ground and pound just too soft? I thought she was landing pretty hard. I mean, they weren't little pitter-pat punches. Thanks, dear. See y'all next week. Bellator coming up next, man. Bellator, 14 minutes, guys. And I'm going to I got to take a second to put up the metadata for that. But it's coming, like I said, Juan Archuleta, former bantamweight champion, against bantamweight prospect Enrique Barzola. Featherweight prospects, possible title eliminator between prospects Aaron Pico and Jeremy Kennedy. Then former featherweight champion and once defeated AJ McKee Jr. makes his lightweight debut against Spike Carlisle. And finally, the featherweight championship is on the line as Adam Borix gets his first shot at a title, well-deserved, against longtime champion Patricio Pitbull Fajea. I know he lost it for a minute to AJ, but he's had the belt for a long time. And some say it's harder to lose it and get it back. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tonight. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses in 13 minutes for Bellator 286.